Yo, what is up, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Welcome back to another episode of the What's Up PlayStation podcast. You have reached episode 26. Once you're in the seats, sit down, guys. Once you're in the seats, you get a trophy. We just throw trophies out here in this podcast, man. For those people that are new to the podcast, this is a PlayStation-centric podcast where we talk about the latest and the greatest, and sometimes the bad news for PlayStation within the week. I am one of your hosts, Jay Bari. I got the best lisp on YouTube. But I'm also co-hosted by the King of Queens himself, the Kai Kisk 5S God. Gaming with Persona. Yo, Persona, what's good, man? Give my man Persona a trophy real quick. There you go, Persona. You got a trophy, man.
Yo, what is good? What is going on, people? It is your boy Persona of Gaming with Persona, and man, the other half of What's Up PlayStation podcast.
Yo, can you emphasize that? Can you emphasize that, please?
The other half, like, you know, so when it comes to What's Up PlayStation, when it comes to the channel, the podcast, the ideas, it's a group effort. It's me and Bari. Me and Bari both came up with this idea, this concept. Not just me, not just Bari, both of us together. So if you mention Whoops, if you mention What's Up PlayStation podcast, you got to mention both myself and Bari.
That's all we ask, guys. That's all we ask.
But listen, man, shout out to everybody here, man. It is another Saturday morning. We are on episode 26, and very happy to be here. Really happy to talk about the topics today. Really even more happy about the guests that we have today, because man, oh man, is it a TOA boy reunion. Oh my God. I cannot wait to get into the news and the topics and the impressions today with our special guests. But I want to say shout out to everybody here, man. Shout out to our guests, and we appreciate you guys.
I mean, you already right there, Persona. You know, there's no need for me to introduce the guests. You already right there. Introduce the guests, please. TOA boys in the building.
TOA boys is out here. You understand? Man, go way back like what is it? Go way back like Season of Cadillac.
Hey, yo, that's lit. That's
man, listen,
I'm liking that.
UpChuck, man. UpChuck in the building. UpChuck, please introduce yourself to the people, man. TOA boys.
What's up, man? It's your boy UpChuckGaming, man. Good to be back with the fellas. It's been a minute. You know what I'm saying? They want me to come on, so I had to come bless the podcast, support the fellas. And, you know, it's early over here, 8 o'clock. To make some sacrifices. Still got eye boogers in my eyes, but we good.
Hey, yo, he ain't eat breakfast yet.
That man ain't even eat no breakfast. At least take your vitamins. You gotta stay.
My Flintstone vitamins,
right?
Take those,
Them gummies.
Oh man, yo, don't sleep. Don't sleep. No matter what age you are, bro. No matter what age you are, man. Get them fillers on.
But no, it's definitely blessed to be on here, man. Ready to chop it up with you guys for a little bit. I'm ready.
Yeah, man, Chuck, man, it's you know, you the homie, man, you fam, so you know we had to get you on in here, man. Now you're more PlayStation centric than ever.
Okay.
So you know it's just a beautiful thing, man. But also, you know, with Guilty Gear StrIVe coming out, and you know we playing the beta. Hopefully, you know, we got enough time in the beta. But
they gotta give us another day or something, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna have to extend that at least another 2 days, man.
Yo,
unacceptable.
I'm gonna wait till the impressions while I was pissed off at Ark. Yo, I'm gonna wait till the impressions. but nah, man, it's great to have you on here, man. And, you know, we gonna kick it off like we do the normal thing here at What's Up PlayStation, where we talk about the games that are coming out for the week. But what's up, guys, man? Welcome everybody to the stream. Hit the like button, share it out if you can. You know what I mean? If you can share it out, share that out. But we do appreciate all the support that we have gotten. And if you guys just arrived, there you go. It's another trophy, man. You know what I mean? That's a bronze though. That's not silver yet. You didn't get to the silver. I give you another bronze. You know what I mean? We like Naughty Dog out here. We just stole the trophy. You know what I mean? But nah, man, let's get into the games for the week, man, because I know Persona is very, very excited. I think he bought up every single game on this list here. And you know how you do, man. You know how you do.
Oh man, don't put me out there like that. Don't expose me. Not yet.
Not yet. But yo, let's get into it, man. So these are the games that came out for February 15th to the 21st. And let's get it, man. Here we got Bullet Beat for the PS4. Can Androids Pray Blue Edition. Persona, you want to give impressions of that game real quick? Or are you just gonna wait?
I don't even know what that is, man. I don't even know what that is.
I'm saying though that name would draw you. You know what I mean? Like, can Androids pray?
Androids pray? Yeah, that would draw me in to look at a trailer. But then once I see the trailer, I'm like,
Nah, you know what would draw if it said, because red is his favorite color. Blue, I don't think he's gonna rock with that. But if it said red,
yeah, if it was red edition, I'd be more intrigued.
Yeah. Yo, this is a crazy lineup here, right? So we got Bullet Beat, Can Androids Pray Blue Edition. Then the next title is Gods Will Fall. Like, whoa, what is going on with these names?
I was seeing screenshots of that Gods Will Fall game, and it looked interesting. I'll say that. I ain't buy it though.
Yo, we got a new Fallen Legions Revenant game, which is cool. Fallen Legions is a cool little RPG. I like the battle system of Fallen Legions. Let's cook together. Chuck, we trying to cook or not, man? What's going on?
I think
air fryer.
I think that's that Overcooked. That's the third version of the Overcooked game, I think.
Oh, word?
Let's cook together.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then we have the Moose Life. Speed Limit.
That's Bari's favorite game right there.
Yeah, you know the vibes, man. Yeah,
Life.
I had to cop that real quick. I had to cop that.
I got the plan already, bro.
Right?
Skateboarding, Breakthrough Gaming. There you go. That's your Tony Hawk. Yo, Tales from the Borderlands, PS4. I think they have this here because this is the first time it's coming. It's the first time coming retail, right? It's going to be retail. Coming out.
Because remember they took some of those Tales of games off of the store.
Oh,
so they
right. Got you. Cause I seen the PS5 as well. It should be a PS5 version for this. You're right. Yeah. You're right. Void Gore. Anodyne 2. Return to Dust, PS5 and PS4. Rodent Warriors. Run Little Hero. The Ramen Sensei. I know one of you guys bought that game in this chat. Confess in the chat, let us know. And we'll give you a trophy.
Shovelware.
Ramen Sensei.
The Ramen Sensei. We got Blizzard Arcade Collection, Boom Blasters, Puss. What up, Puss? Yeah, sorry for the emphasis on that. I apologize. Steven Universe, Unleash the Light. That's a cartoon, right? Steven Universe?
On Cartoon Network, yes.
Yeah, it sounds familiar. The 7 Tier Collection, and the Sinking City for PS5. And that's pretty much it for North America. Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I forgot that that other game comes out next week. Go ahead.
What? Sinking City?
No, P5 Strikers.
Oh well, we can mention that now. You're right though. You can, because if you pre-ordered it, if you got the ultimate, the deluxe, you able to play it early on Friday. So technically, it's a release. So you're right. Yeah. But yeah, those are the games that came out this week, guys. If you're interested in any of those games, run on over to the PlayStation Store and buy those digital games. I guess But let's move it along here, where we're gonna give our spotlight game for the week. So spotlight game for the week is just a recommendation of any PlayStation game. It doesn't have to be a new game. It could be a new game. It could be a game that's not even coming out yet, or it could be an old game where you love to play, or you want people to play. You want people to experience this experience that you have had for yourself. So we're gonna start with our special guest, my man Chuck. Yo, Chuck, do you have a spotlight game for the week, my good sir?
Yes, I do. This game has a dear place in my heart. I did play it on Xbox, but it did come to PlayStation, and it's Child of Light. I always tell this game, it's probably one of my favorite games. I'm not gonna say of all. It's probably like top 10 all time. I'm not really into RPGs. It's not really my cup of tea. But It's turn-based too. I fell in love with the game. I fell in love with the story. I fell in love with the combat. Very deep.
Yeah.
If you have not played this game, dude, I definitely recommend this game. It's beautiful. The music is just fantastic. It's just, I always think about Child of Light. Time somebody asks about, what's your favorite games of what generation or something, that game always just comes to my mind. So I definitely recommend it.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%, man. That game is amazing. Just the narration in itself, how everything is like what's that? It's like it's an L word. I forget. Like, poetry where they always rhyming. I forgot the name of it though.
I know what you're saying.
The things that you learn in English class, but you just forget, but you have it in your back of your mind. Yeah, like you can't. I know what it's called, but I can't bring it up. But somebody probably in the chat would say. But the story is amazing in that game. Battle system amazing. Yeah, that's personally one of my favorite games too of last gen. It was an early game too.
It was early too, man. And like I said, I always tell people like,
there we go. Yeah, Limerick. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I knew it was an L word.
I actually almost quit the game. Like before I got to the first boss, I'm like, man, this is not for me. But after I beat that first boss, it sucked me in. I could not stop playing that game, dude. So yeah. It's definitely a hidden gem. If you haven't played it already, I definitely recommend to go play that.
Yeah, it's like a Metroidvania RPG, turn-based RPG. It's really good. Yo,
it's really good. I'm surprised I'm funny too. It's funny too because I'm surprised they never made a Child of Light 2, which I'm like,
bruh, yeah. I don't understand why.
How has this not been made?
Aurora, man, that's my girl right there. Man. She's out there fighting.
Aurora, she grew up. They could have named it. Yeah, matter of fact, they could have did a part 2. How they ended it too. They did a part 2. Yeah, they're probably gonna call it Woman of Light, but but she. I forgot who was it. Was it Ubisoft?
Young Adult of Light. Yeah, it was Ubisoft.
See, that's why, man.
Yeah, they used to.
It ain't lucrative. it ain't a lucrative investment. So
it ain't open world. It ain't open world.
But that's the thing. They could make it open world and put like more, put more stuff in it to give it some more fluff. But they're not gonna do it.
You just said the key word there, Persona. Fluff. That's what you saw for. They want to fluff that thing up like a pillow. But Persona, man, what's your spotlight game for the week, man?
Yeah, man. Listen, man. I'm still one out of Bari book. Hey, man. Say, man. Look. I already know what Bari gonna choose, so I'm gonna let him have the floor on that one. For me personally, real talk, Persona 5 Striker. That is the hack and slash new Persona 5 based game that just came out. Well, it officially comes out on the 23rd, but if you pre-ordered the digital edition, you can play the game on the 19th, which was Friday. This game is really, because when it comes to Koei Tecmo and W Force, right? A lot when they're making a lot of these like hack and slash games like this, and these Muso style games, they don't put a lot of effort's not the right word. It's not like it's super duper creative. They're very copy and paste. They're very similar in terms of how a lot of those games come out from Koei Tecmo with the Muso style. But with this game here, P5 Striker, no. This is a Muso style game that has that Persona swag, that Persona feel, style. No, they put time and effort into this game. The music, the story, the combat, the world, it really is a Persona game just with a Muso style, right? And I'm amazed, right? The story really pulled me in too, right? And I won't get too deep in the story because I want y'all to actually play the game. But just to give you a small smidgen, so it's kind of like the heart system and the metaverse system to a degree, but it's not the same because it's not called a castle in this metaverse. It's called a jail. And I don't know if there's multiple, but I know the one that I'm doing now, the chick's name is Alice. She's some pop star, and she's stealing people's desires. That's all I'll say. But in terms of like the characters, you know, all the whole gang is there, seeing them communicate and how they like going back and forth and the dialogue and whatnot. It really pulls you in. It's really good because you feel really good, especially if you've played the Persona games before. You know, seeing them all back together like that and seeing how happy they are and whatnot, you'll really feel that special, like, oh man, this is like really dope, right? But then the new character, her name is Sophia. I won't get too deep into it because it's all a part of the story in terms of her and how you find her or whatever. But just know that she's like this super intelligent AI, right? And like the way they writ her and how she is actually really, really good because like she's think of it as like Terminator. Remember in Terminator 2 when him and John was trying to teach him how to be human and how to be more understanding of people and things like that. Yeah. Think of Sophia in that regard, right? And it's really good because like she's this super smart AI, but she doesn't understand human emotions and like when she joined, it's this one scene I saved it because like this shit was like super like sweet. Like when she joins, when they decide to bring her in as an actual phantom thief, just the dialogue between everyone and her, it's just like a real powerful moment. I was like, yo, this is like really, really dope, right? I love the game. And then the combat is really fun. You know, it's square. It's a combination of square and triangle to link your attacks, but you also can use your persona as special abilities as well. And then you've got your all-out attacks. You have a super attack, but there's also like stealth elements to it as well that you can like stealth on top of like lampposts and stuff like that, and then do like an AoE attack once you get around a set amount of people, right? And right now I'm still only playing as Joker because I'm still in like the quote unquote tutorial phase of the game, right? The tutorial phase is really fucking long, but even playing with Joker and his moves and things like that, really, really dope, really fun. I love the game. That's definitely my spotlight for this week.
Yo, lit, man. Yo, that character sound like she like Aegis. You know what I mean? From P3?
Yes. Yeah. I think that's what it is because she's... y'all gonna love her. You're gonna love her. You're gonna love her.
How people, you know, people be like, her name is not Aegis, it's Aegis. You know people.
Aegis. Yeah. We're gonna call her Aegis here.
But so, nah, yeah, man, it sounds good, man. It sounds really good. Like the only thing I played from P5 Strikers was like the little demo that he had like last year, but then I stopped it because I was like, I still need to you know do some stuff with P5. But I really want to play it though because I agree with you 100%. That junk got styles, man. Like the Mushu and then the Persona mix style. Like it's the production value is really good in there.
It's very high. Yeah, it's very high. They didn't cheap out on this game. Yeah. They put a lot of effort and time into creating this. It's very good.
So you got the deluxe edition. What it comes with again? Like, are you getting like armor, or are you getting like anything cool with the deluxe edition? Or?
I know you get to play it early. You get like some extra items and I think some costumes and things like that. But also, if you have your P5 or P5 Royale save as well, and it detects it, you get special costumes from there, special items and stuff like that as well.
Oh, lit. So there you go, guys, right there, man. If you guys haven't pre-ordered yet, I think by now you're probably just gonna pre-order the regular edition. But the deluxe edition, you get some free, you get some good stuff in there. I think you get like a matter of fact, you get like a bonus art book thing because I remember that popped up too.
Yeah, you get the bonus content, which is the art book and soundtrack. Yeah, and even like the opening movie, I posted that up on Twitter. Yo, so stylish. And just man, it's so on point, man. It really is. I love it.
Yeah, why do you post a movie? You're spoiling the game. You know it is.
They ain't gonna play it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh man, listen, guys. We have a topic for y'all. Like I said, anybody that welcome, you know, anybody that's coming into the chat, you know, new here. There's your trophy. Welcome to What's Up PlayStation Podcast. But for me personally, my spotlight game for this week is going to lead into our, you know, beta impressions, and that is Guilty Gear StrIVe.
I like the lab music that plays. Sounds really good.
Oh, yo, a lot of people hate on the music, but when you're in the heat of battle, Yo, that shit kind of get me pumped, bro. Especially Giovanna's theme. Yo, give me Giovanna's theme. I play like a different dude, yo. Real tough. I don't know what it is with me. That little riff in the
yo, Kai's music, like during my lab sessions, it was like it had me hype as hell, wanting to go to a rave or something, bro.
I forgot which song it is where it's like it goes really hard, but it slows down where the music just comes mad soft. Like instead of rock, you go dun 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 dun, and the dude starts singing. Yo, that song get me out. And he's like,
Kai, you know what Kai's music reminds me of? I know both of you gonna love this. Kai's music reminds me of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Green Ranger. Go! Ranger! Go!
That was probably one of the hypest.
Yeah, even smell of the game too, bro. It's like that is bullshit, but yeah, you be hyping the shit. Yeah, the music is fine. I mean, I would love to hear more like this regular fighting game OSTs, but I'll mix it up with this stuff too. But overall, yeah, Guilty Gear StrIVe is going to be the spotlight game for the week. But we're also going to be talking about it, as far as giving our impressions with the beta. Because if you guys didn't know, they had an open beta. If you pre-ordered the game, you get to play it a day early on the 17th, which kind of didn't work out. But then it opened up for everyone on the 18th, and then it's still active now. Yo, quick little story too. What got me pissed, right? Before I forget. So yesterday I was streaming, right? But the beta wasn't up, so they had like a workaround to get into the beta. But before I knew about the workaround, I deleted my saves, like my cloud save and my hard drive save, right? To think that I could do the workaround just on my main account, so I can stream from there. Right? Or just upload gameplay or whatnot. So it didn't work, right? It didn't work. And then so I created a new account and did a workaround, and I'm doing the whole training stuff. And the only thing you can do is training because the offline the servers is offline. So after about like 3 hours of us doing training room stuff, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna play Yeez, man, because I don't think this junk gonna go up. So I was playing Yeez, and I was like, you know what? Let me just go lay down, watch a movie. Maybe when I wake up, it'll be up. Right? Come to find out, when I woke up this morning, it was up for everybody when I got up. Yo, I was pissed, man. And then when I woke up, I logged on to my regular account, my Bari Baby account, and all my online stuff was gone. So I had to start all back from brand new. You know what I mean? But I did build it back up though. Yo, shout out to Dre too. Me and Dre, we play 2 games. Which he was in the same lobby. I was like, yo, that's Dre right there, which was confusing as hell. Matter of fact, let's get into it, man. I'm prolonging. Let's get into the whole lobby situation. Can we talk about the lobbies?
We're
gonna start with the bad. We're gonna start with the bad.
Coming from an Arc System game, and the lobbies look like that, I was like, yo, Arc System, who are you listening to, man? Hell no, yo, no, this is not it. How you go from Grand Blue in the old lobby system, in the old Guilty Gears, to this? What is going on here? Nah, it's terrible.
Yeah,
it's too confusing. It's stupid that every match you got to go back to the lobby and hold square to interact and say, hey, yeah, I do want to fight again. Stupid.
Yo, but Persona, even when you hold square, it be teleporting. Yo, bro, I be like, all right, let's play another one, and then it teleport me across the whole lobby. Then the person thinks, nah, I'm running. I'm like, no, I'm not running. I'm trying to play again, but it just teleported me. You know what I mean? Like it's, I don't get it, bro. Like, yo, what is Art doing? Then you go ahead, Chuck, my bad.
Let's go. My bad. I honestly feel like they just trying to be innovative when you don't have to be innovative. You know what I'm saying? Like they've been trying to do like these open hub worlds. Dragon Ball FighterZ is literally almost the same thing, but they have an actual lobby. Once you like the ring match, it's like the actual lobby. But just the fact that you have to, if you want to play with somebody, you gotta tell them, I'm in this lobby, in this match, in this room, and it's too much. And with this, I don't really understand the process of them trying to do this. It's kind of like they're trying to reinvent the microwave. You know what I'm saying? Like the microwave works the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
They try to add a coffee maker to it. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody asked for this innovation at all, bro. It's so annoying how you have to do all this stuff just to get to the match. Like when people just want to play. I just want to play, bro. I don't want to walk around. I don't want to go up to the 10th floor. I don't want to do none of that. It's just dumb.
Yo, because they know that this pixelated, I can customize my character. They know in the long run, like a casual player or a new player, they're used to seeing stuff like that. Look at the most popular games be these pixelated ass games. So now I think they setting this, where they're setting this up is so you can get like microtransactions as far as like, here you can buy this costume, you know what I mean, or spend $1 to do this. But it's too much.
But my issue is like, why is it that I'm being brought back to the match every single time? There should be an option to where when a match ends, just like in Grand Blue, rematch your lobby.
And I understand that now.
I think that's the beta. That's the beta stuff. Yeah.
I remember personally don't have a rematch button like when the game come out.
Oh, okay.
They're just trying to test net code.
Yeah, because they want to test all connections. So they just like, okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So I don't even mind the non-rematch button right now. I just don't know how the lobby is set up, and it's just gonna be stupid, bro. Like,
and then I don't like that big ass like.
This.
Like Bari has it on the screen right now. That news and all that.
Bro.
Like, yo, why the fuck is all that there? All that obstruction for what? Like, someone can just press the options button or the touchpad button to bring up a menu to see whatever they need to see. Like, why is that big? And you can't remove. Like, it's just there. Like, hey, how's it going? Like, why are you there?
Yeah.
Bro, I try to see if you can remove it by pressing like R2, I think it is, but no, it just. Grand Blue did it perfect, right? Grand Blue, when you log in, you boot up the game, you have the new stuff there, but you just press X to get to where you want to. They putting this in the lobby. It's like, yo, bro, like we trying to see the screen. You know what I mean?
The place where it shouldn't be is where it is. Like you're in a lobby, you trying to see the players and interact. Not, hey, so the newest news is this fighting pack and no.
They just putting stuff on the screen just to put it on there, bro. It doesn't make sense, but. I don't know about this lobby, man. I can only imagine when it's just like a lot of people and you're trying to match up with somebody and you're getting the wrong.
It's a mess. It's a mess.
It's a mess.
Or even like tournaments. Like how are tournaments gonna be run like this?
They're gonna have private lobbies.
Yeah, but it's still gonna be stupid though.
No, but the thing is, like, so this morning there was a lot of people on East Coast servers, right? No matter what floor you was on, there's a lot of people.
Yo, it was too many.
When you hold when you hold square, it would teleport you to where somebody's already, readying up to try to fight somebody, and you will see like 3 people that's lumped up in one spot, and it's just like, yo, people can't get into a match. It was weird. I just go into training mode now and just wait till that shit just like find an opponent now, man. I can't deal with the lobby stuff. But
yeah, I mean, you just have that option, yeah.
But Chuck, the lobbies is not that great, right? We can all admit that. But when you get into an actual match, Chuck Persona, what is your impressions on this rollback netcode?
I never thought it'd be possible to be in love with netcode, but I'm in love. I'm in love with the code, man. It's on point though. Like it's like fighting with Bari, and although me and Bari are relatively close to each other in terms of geography, it's just extremely smooth.
That jump was like zero roll. Yeah, it was like playing offline.
Yeah, it was extremely smooth. It like whenever I fight Chuck, I'll be able to really determine like how, because he all the way on the other side of the damn country, so like it'd be able to determine how great that rollback netcode really works for me personally. But I like it so far.
Listen, yo, real talk, it works. I was playing people West Coast, it works. I was playing people in Japan lobbies. It works, bro. It works, yo. No cap. I'm not even capping, bro. That shit work. Like, you can, if there's a bad connection, it can never prevent like people that have bad connection. But you will see the rollback at times where, like, say somebody do a double jump and you'll see like it will look like deja vu a little bit. So it's trying to correct itself. But honestly, that's the most I would get. the bad thing we got too when we was playing, that was because they was having server issues, and it was like it lagged us out, but it was just having server issues. But other than that, yo, it really works. Like, this is a huge benefit to a lot of people that play online, bro. Like, real talk, yo, this is huge. But Chuck, yo, what's your thoughts on this rollback, man? Because you West Coast, and we never have good matches, but we fight the lag. We fight the lag.
Yeah, it's definitely a blessing, especially for somebody who plays Dragon Ball Fighters a lot, bro. Like, I went to the East Coast servers. I actually tested it too, because everybody was talking about it. So I'm like, let me see. It feels, I'm not going to say it feels offline, but it feels as close as you're going to get to offline on an online game. And really haven't had that. I don't know. I can't even remember, bro. Like, dead ass. This game is going to survive just on that alone. Because I feel like that hurts games like Grand Blue and Dragon Ball Fighters. Like, you can't play everybody. You could play people. You can't play everybody. And with this, you have people playing people in Japan and England and everywhere else in the world, bro. And it's a blessing. And this needs to be the staple now, bro. We can't not go backwards, bro. Like, it's going to be hard for you to even play other fighting games because most of them are delayed base, which is, I don't understand why we still doing delayed base in 2021, but Guilty Gear, man, they definitely set the bar. I definitely love it, and I had a blast, dude. I've literally been playing people from all over the world, man. And you have, like you say, you do have your hiccups every now and then, but it's not as prominent as you playing something else like Blaze Blue Cross Tag, bro. It was like,
man.
And I want to play my peoples on the East Coast, man, because I play fighting games, so I have a lot of friends that's on the East Coast that play, and like it's hard to play. So this is definitely a step in the right direction, and I'm actually super excited for this game now because me and Bari could get it in, me and Persona could get it in, me and Dre could get it in now, and not really have to worry about we're in 6-frame delay, 7-frame delay, and you kind of have to work around
frame.
that.
You mean 11 frame?
Oh yeah, Grand Blue was like 11, bro. It was bad, bro. Like,
I mean, even think back to like, it's funny. Like, think back to like the TOA days of like the Dragon Ball Fighters tournaments, and constantly being kicked out the lobby because of internet issues or whatever, or seeing some of these laggy matches and stuff. It's like, yo, how is rollback wasn't implemented? Imagine rollback was implemented into that. It's like, yo,
and the thing is, it's not new technology, bro. It's been there for it's been there for like a decade.
No, this is old technology, but it's like, it's just like, yo, like how are fighting games not taking advantage of this more now, especially if you want fighting games to grow and keep people around? You get what I mean?
Yeah, man, and it's hard. At the end of the day, like, you can, like I said, you can always play people in your area, bro, but you want to play with your friends. That's how I look at it. If you look at even people streaming the beta, like the first day when everybody got the early codes, like the influencers, I guess, quotation marks, and everybody was just enjoying it because they could play whoever they wanted to.
And it felt good.
Yeah, Hook playing fucking people in Japan. You had Sonic Fox and Max, Tasty. It was just cool to see that because you don't really get to see that, bro. Look, I mean, you can even look at the Dragon Ball Fighters tournament, World Tour, where they had to actually section off certain places. Like, nobody could, like, we never got Goichi versus Hook, because that in that game is delayed base, and it's going to be like 8 frames. It's going to be awful, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm definitely happy that Art actually took the time and put the rollback into this game because it's definitely going to help the longevity.
And it's a good implementation of rollback too. Like I said, you rather have rollback than delay any day because it's a difference. When you see the rollback delay, that just means like, oh, the rollback is delayed for like 6 frames. So the most I've got is like 6 frames, and I still don't feel the rollback there in case like something hits. I wouldn't feel it there. You know what I mean? But there was times when I was in a Japanese server and I was playing somebody in Japan, and the most, like I said, would get is like they would jump or they would dash, and it would look like a deja vu thing. But I still could react to it. You know what I mean? Like if that was delay, I would have react. That dude would have teleported. You know what I'm saying? Like you would have teleported. I'm getting mixed up by delay, lag. But it feels good, man. Like I said, everybody's experience is gonna be different. But for me personally, like the rollback feels very, very good. You know what I mean? Where I can do stuff without, I can do a proper media, or I can do a setup without worrying about damn, I'm 6 frames behind this person. I'm not setting shit up out here.
Fighting the lag more so than the opponent.
Yeah, bro.
It definitely hurts. It hurts, man, because you kind of like lose faith. Like, damn, man, I can't even go for that setup because it's so laggy, so it's not going to even work. So it kind of like away from your game plan in a sense where it's like you have to kind of do what the net code is going to allow you to do
works.
instead of exactly. You know what I'm saying? And I it's just, man, it's gonna be hard going back, bro. Like,
it builds bad like habits, because now you've been playing in so much lag, and let's say you get into a player that has good connection and you try to do the same shit, it's not gonna work, and then you get frustrated like, yo, why this shit not working here? You know what I mean? But
that's perfect example was like, like I said, me playing Dragon Ball online a lot. And I went to Evo, and I was just like, it's like a totally different game. Like I was messing up on Eric. I know how to play. I play that game a lot, so I understand what I want to do. You go play offline. It's not. It's so far apart, bro. Like even like delays in your combos and shit like that. Everything is thrown off because you're not getting the same type of. Not getting that bad connection anymore. You're actually playing offline, so it throws you off completely. And that's why a lot of players say if you play Dragon Ball offline, online, it's 2 different games. That's why people have online strats and offline. That's just the way it is. But with this, like you could actually play your game plan online and offline, and it's definitely going to be a plus going forward.
Oh, 100%, man. Yo, let's get into some of these characters, man. Yo, Persona, man, who are you feeling, yo? Who are you liking out here? I know you Kai Keith all day, every day, but who you feeling?
I was gonna say, man, man, I come with that can of spam. You feel me?
Hey, yo, this dude Persona defense, it be on point, bro. Like, yo, he like Persona, like he don't like you approaching this dude, yo. He would jump and like press a button, but it be catching me. I'm like, what the fuck? I be tired.
Yeah, the matches against Bari were really good. Kai is definitely, he's always been one of my favorite characters in Guilty Gear. So Kai is definitely someone that I'm feeling a lot and really practicing and trying to master. But Giovanna is definitely a very close second that I really like her a lot, man. Like her stance, her movement, how she gets around, her pressure, everything about this character just seems so right. Right. And then I think, Bari gonna get mad at me at this. I kind of like Milia, man. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Yo, bro,
I'm kind of feeling Milia,
bro.
man,
I don't get mad at that stuff. I say join the army, bro. Like I'll never gatekeep a character, bro. Join the army so we all learn that shit, bro.
Because I've watched all of Bari's lab sessions. Like even like if I'm playing, I'll like be watching too, and watching like the stuff that he's doing, even fighting him with Milia. I'm like, yo, this Milia chick she really is nice, and she got some good pressure on her too, because there were certain things that he was doing to me in the corner where I'm just like, yo, man, call the police. This is not right. Yeah, like it's man, she's really nice. But Nago is also another character that I was like super hyped when I first seen the trailers, but then when I was playing him in the lab, I was like, nah, man. I was like, nah.
Yo, but remember,
this,
we were saying this, bro. This character is gonna be one of those characters that a lot of people's gonna pick up because he looks cool, like vampire samurai. But he's not an easy character, bro. They wasn't lying about this shit 2-star. They wasn't like,
he's really
there's
hard,
a lot
man.
that you got to pay attention with this character. Like Jesus. Like
Naga's he's actually a great addition to this game, bro. Like I feel like him at high level is gonna be so scary, dude. When you watch people who know how to manage his blood gauge and know how to fight, and because he has great normals too. People don't even talk about his normals. Yes, bro. His normals are good. He could go into that low slash and he could get the blood back, and he got a command grab. Like, he has a lot of stuff. He is definitely not easy though. I mean, not hard. No, he's not easy. And I actually tried him too. I was just like,
yo, I'm gonna sound like a.
Hey, Chuck was like, nah.
Hey, yo, bro,
not even on Black History Month.
Hey, yo, bro, I did the same thing, bro. I did the same thing. I said, nah, I'm good. I did one combo and I got up out of there, bro. I was like, yo, we all right.
Yeah, I just had to hit that combo. Now he's definitely a cool looking character, man.
Yo, I'm gonna sound like a hypocrite here.
Nago's like, it's crazy though, because like with his size, you would think he's not that fast. Yo, this guy can move, and he's got some really good range.
Yo, Persona,
I'm like,
you took the words out my mouth, because I was about to say I'm going to sound like a hypocrite here. Like, he's a slow character, but low key he fast, bro. Because that Fuko move, what's it called, fuck you, whatever it's called. Yo, that thing fast as hell, bro. It's fast. Yo, and the grab comes out mad quick when you have the inertia of that command dash. The command grab comes out fast as hell. Like, yo, this character's not that slow like that, yo. He pretty quick.
He's got some good tools with him, man. Like he can really not lock you down, but it's just when you start getting too reckless, you got to pay for it.
You cannot get reckless with him, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
He can't.
There's a lot of matches I played against Nago where, like, watching the gameplay, I was like, yo, I was wrong here, because this dude was killing himself going into blood mode, but I'm trying to rush him down, and he's just chipping away, you know, pressing like triangle or heavy, getting his blood back. I said I should have fell back, let that shit build up. But now you know, you gotta get experience with that stuff. But can we talk about
what's gonna come?
What you said?
I'll say it's gonna come in time. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is trying to figure out how to play right now. So it's just a beta. But people who actually, I'm not gonna say master, but actually kind of got his game playing down. He looks fucking fantastic, bro.
Yeah,
he looks
good. Like watching
Kizzy. He looks so cool.
Watching Kizzy play.
Yeah, I've been watching Kizzy, bro. Kizzy be going to work, bro.
Yo, can we talk about the best player in the beta so far though? The best character?
I thought we already talked about Kai.
Oh no, it's not Kai. It's this motherfucker right here.
Pots? Talk about Pots? Oh my god! I see that fight you did too. Was it you, Mario, or was I watching Koei Fisher? I might have been Koei that was fighting a Pots player, and oh my god,
he can legit, Milia, he can legit finish you with 2 command grabs. And that's it.
My god, bro. Yo, Pots, Potemkin is
yo, he got fast buttons for a big dude too, man. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, yo, why is this dude button so fast? It didn't feel that fast in XR, but this game, like, people on Wake Up, yo, if you just press 2P or you just press 5P, you're gonna beat out whoever. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. You have to do like some trickery just to beat that shit out. But yeah. I personally feel like this is the best character in the beta right now, because he'll get you wins very easily. You don't have to learn how to play you don't have to do a command grab to get a win with this character. Just normals.
So the lobby's gonna be littered with pot players.
Yo, bro, I played so much pots players, bro. It's ridiculous. Yo, they got a hashtag, play pots, play Potemkin.
Yo, he gonna definitely get that nerfed. Just to believe.
Yo,
that man gonna be slow.
And I feel like May is another character that she's
I seen a nasty May on Twitter.
I don't like this character at all. This character's annoying.
I seen a nasty May player on Twitter the other day. My God, I didn't think May had that type of abilities to her, man. But she's pretty.
The damage is OD in this game. Like, I like it, but then I don't like it. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, tone it down a little bit.
Some of the damage. Yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like some of the damage, it needs to be dialed back just a smidgen, because it's like, yo, someone could do a 3 or 4 hit combo. It take like 40% off your life, and I'm like, come on, guys,
I legit can do I would do a knockdown mix-up, air combo into the wall, and it would do 40%. Somebody hit me with close slash, far slash heavy into a whatever special, and that would do 40%. I'm like, yo, the things I'm doing is like, yo, mad work, but yo, dudes just did a basic jump doing the same damage, bruh. Especially for this dude. Soul bad guy damage is ridiculous.
I mean, Soul always been a monster.
That is true, but yo, this game, yo.
She's a bully in this game.
Hey, man, Soul in this game, though, is type scary, bro.
Yo, he's dangerous, bro. This dude's dangerous, man. Leo is actually really good, too, in this game. I think he's like one of the top 2 in this game, too.
Yo, Max's Leo is like really, really good, too, man.
If you never, like, this character right here, if you never fought against, if you're new to the game, you're gonna get demolished. You're gonna have to learn the game to play this dude.
On this morning, I was just kind of triggered, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I was get away from me. I was like, yeah.
You think you could hit a button, then Leo pull up that reflecto, and it's like, nope, you ain't doing shit.
Yo, but
and the game fast too, man.
It's super good too. It's fast. Yo, but Chuck, man, we just want to hear it from you publicly. You had a lot of slander for this character, man. You know, I had slander too, but I took it back earlier than you.
I had slander, man. Ramathal was one of my mains, and XR played her. I played Raven, and then I played Answer when he came out. Ram. So this is my issue with these companies. And not all companies do this. But if you're gonna show a character, bro, show the character, bro. Like her what the hell they was doing. That shit was terrible. I was just like, what is this? This is not the Ram that we all knew. And even though she did get nerfed in XR, bro, because vanilla XR, she was kind of busted. That's why I used to talk about it. I'm like, man, what the hell is Guilty Gear? I didn't know what the hell Guilty Gear was, bro. And then I bought the game. I was like, oh, this shit is fire. So coming into this game, because when she got announced, I was fucking excited, bro. I hit Jabari in the D. I was like, bro, it just revealed Ram, bro. He was like, what? He was telling me she wasn't gonna make it in the game. I should have bet. But this game, she's kind of different, bro. Like she still has like her mid screen, like that carry combo. She had that in XR. Bro. She literally had that. Is her swords work different now? And that's like the only thing I don't like about this character, man. Is mid screen, you can't just throw them out.
Yo, people do it. They do it.
That bothers me so much, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like a main staples of her gameplay. Is her sword. She can launch them. And XR, you launch one, it'll like swing in a circle, and then the other one will swing horizontally. And they don't even do that anymore. They kind of just go through the opponent, whether it be block or hit. If you're mid screen, in the corner is where she gets all her damage. Her game plan is literally to carry you to the corner. It's similar to XR, but the swords just work different because now they explode. They don't move. Yeah. They just explode, which is actually pretty cool in the corner, bro. But mid screen is terrible. So just watching Sonic, I was watching Sonic like that first day, and I was like, oh shit, okay. I'm starting to see what they want to do with this character. And once I got my hands on her, I was like, okay, her buttons are still good though. So her 5S is really, really good. Best round in the game, easily.
Yeah.
You could go 5S, 5SH, boom. You know what I'm saying? And you could go to work with that. But I love her damage. She is kind of slow, kind of clunky at times too. And she doesn't have the swords mid screen. She's absolutely terrible. I mean, it should be like that because it was kind of like that.
It was like that in XR too.
Yeah. But I'm definitely feeling the character, man. Starting to learn some stuff, and I'm definitely going to keep labbing her. She's definitely going to be the main because I was done. I was like, yo, I was already looking at Axel. I was looking at Zato. I'm like, man, I got to play somebody else because she looks horrible. But she kind of fits my game plan. I love characters with big normals. This is Sim and Street Fighter V, Devora and Mortal Kombat. Anything like that, bro, that's just like my type of character. So she definitely has that working for her. And she does a ton of damage in the corner. Oh my god! I mean,
in the corner, even on block, she dangerous, bro. Because like a lot of times,
she got high low lane, bro.
It's not even with that. She does have the high low, but a lot of time you just sometimes you're just in groove mode. Like, okay, you're playing Guilty Gear, you think everybody working the same, but your mind hasn't wrapped around it yet. So even on block, people would like throw the sword out, and I forget that it explodes, and it would explode. And I'm trying to run out, and the explosion hit me. I'm like, oh, it explodes, bro. That jump be catching me.
Yeah, she got good. She got fuzzy you, man. In the corner. I mean, she got some nasty stuff.
It keeps you in block stun long, too, man.
Yeah, bro. And so if I throw one and you block it, if I'm in the corner, then I'm definitely gonna throw both of them out because I could go up for the grab, get shimmy. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff you could do in the corner. Her mid screen game was a little bit better. This is really kind of hard to open people up with her. Especially if you don't have no meter, with no RCs or nothing like that. But overall, man, I give her so far probably like an 8 out of 10. I'm gonna give her an 8 out of 10. I do feel like she still needs some work, but she's definitely playable. And shout out to all the people that was playing the character right in art. I need y'all to get it together, bro. If you're gonna show every other character they show look cool, bro. They at least have something. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, man, look at it.
Nah, they didn't make Giovanna look cool. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I forgot. That's the other one, bro. That was actually the worst one. My bad.
That starter guy was playing. That character could do a lot, bro.
Yeah, they didn't even talk about Gio when she's like, have tension. She gets extra damage. That's why the color changes on her. She does more damage. And if it's 100%, she does more damage. So that's what I'm saying, man. Like, you got to talk about everything. You can't talk about one character in depth and not talk about all the other characters in depth. And I think that's where they kind of missed a lot of players. It's like, damn, man, Ram look kind of, because it wasn't just me. Like, everybody was saying Ram looks terrible. Yeah. Like, she looks terrible, dude. So
because she's a complete redesign. Well, she has some of the same specials and stuff like that, but as far as her main bread and butter, it was just like complete different.
Yeah, her game plan is definitely a little bit different in this game, but overall, man, I feel like Gio is pretty sick. I can't even like for a new character, bro. Like, she is easy to use. She's plus her safe on a lot of stuff. That's what you want with a new character, so because a lot of people are going to gravitate towards her.
Yeah.
Knowing about Gio, I wish is that they involve the dog a little bit more, or the wolf, or whatever you want to call it. Just in her, like if you could like old boy from Samurai Showdown. I forgot his name.
The dude that go the puppy. I know you're talking about. I forgot his name though.
Just like a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit, because she has the best super in the game. It's not.
Oh, that's fact. That's fact. That air one.
Best super
that's fact.
Game. You know what I'm saying?
That jump fire.
Yeah, her super's nice.
Overall, man, I'm happy with the characters, man. Everybody feels different, man. That's what you want, bro. Everybody could play the character different. Yeah, so it could be 2 Ram players, and you could play it slightly different to where it's like your own style, and I love that, bro. Axel's definitely somebody I'm going to be trying out today, though, man. I got Otto, and False too. I actually like False. I was playing False in the first beta. I think False, he's hard. He's a hard character to play in a sense, but we kind of have to get used to like the randomness of the RNG of his items or whatever.
He looks too random to me, man.
Yeah.
I need consistency. I can't.
He can mess you up, bro. Yeah, he can mess you up, bro. Like he can tear you up, bro. Like real bad. Because I fought this False, man. He just destroyed me.
His grab range is like is long as hell, bro. I'm like, damn, he grabbed me from there. Crazy.
Yeah, man. He throw throw on you that he can light on fire, bro. I mean, he got a lot of crazy stuff, man. I like crazy characters like that. Kind of like don't follow the norm, like a Soul or a Kai, because they kind of like and Ryu. You kind of say that they're, in a sense, they're kind of like the basic characters of this game, and somebody like False is like, you can't just pick up and play him. You actually gonna have to lab this type of character. And I love how fighting games have easy characters, semi-hard and hard, just to give everybody a little taste of what they want to do. Because a lot of people like to go for the hard shit. I feel like Milia is actually hard to play.
Melee's very hard to play. Like I tell people that all the time. I say, yo, yeah, you seen all this shit in the videos and stuff, but it's a lot of execution. It's not easy. That's why they have her like a 2-star. Not an easy character.
Yeah, she's definitely a 2-star. Yeah, but like I said, overall, man, I'm happy with the cast, man, and we already know Elfit is coming. I don't know why you're trying to prolong the nonsense, bro. Just gonna put her in the game. They're gonna have people cry. Because I'm gonna cry because that character is.
Yeah, I like Outfit too, man.
If what's the name? If Ramathor got a redesign a little bit, Elfit might. So we'll see. But yo, as far as before we get back into the news and stuff like that, as far as ease of use, like if you're getting into Guilty Gear, honestly, play whoever you want to play. It doesn't matter about the stars. The only character I would say avoid, to be honest with you, is this dude. Yeah. Avoid this dude. Like if you are getting into Guilty Gear and this is your first time, don't play no Zato because you're gonna
not about that much.
Yeah, you're gonna mix yourself up.
Zato, yeah.
That's the only thing I'll say.
It's really hard.
And Nago, I agree with you too. Nago, really and truly, he should be a 1-star. To be honest with you.
Zato takes a lot of. You got to be like a high IQ to play Zato.
Yo, but overall though, Persona, is a lot of people saying, his game looks easy, looks dumbed down. Is this game easy, bro?
Nah. Even if you're playing with an easy character or like a easier to use character like Kai and Soul, it's still not easy because you still need to know spacing, how to get in, capitalize on damage, optimal damage, all it. There's a lot of things that go along with this stuff, and you got to understand how to use the characters, but you also need to know matchups, right? Like I think Bari said this before. Fighting games is like homework because it's not just you learning your characters and then going into lobbies and fighting the world and thinking you're going to win. You also need to know the matchups and what other characters are capable of doing, so that you know how to adjust yourself whenever you go against a specific character. So, I think a lot of people's problem when it comes to fighting games is they think they're supposed to be able to just pick up a character and just win. No, you're not going to win. You're going to lose a lot.
You're going to lose a lot.
Yeah. A lot. Like you're going to lose maybe 60 or 70% of the time and win 30%. And then you'll know you're getting better because that percentage of how much you win will go up the more you learn from your mistakes, the more you learn matchups and things like that. It's not going to click right away. You're not going then, the fancy combos you see pros doing, stuff like that. Well, no, like those combo videos, that's cool. But when people are actually fighting, you're not going to get a lot of that stuff off. You really want to learn the basics. You really want to learn the B&Bs. You really want to learn things because that's the stuff you're going to use the most. And then, if you get somebody in a situation where you could do a touch of death or something like that, then obviously yes. But most of the time, you're going to be doing 3 to 4 hit combos, maybe 5, maybe 6 if it's a special in it. Like that's really it, and that's okay. I'm practicing 3 to 4 hit combos, corner combos, mid to corner. That's what I'm practicing. I'm not practicing to do 30 hits and to get 90% off of you. That comes later. Let me get the basics down.
Yeah, get the basics and neutral. Neutral is important, man.
It's literally the number one thing, bro. I think that's like one of the most forgotten things when it comes to new players. It's kind of like they get in and they trying to learn combos, bro. They don't even know how the character move. They don't know the normals. They don't know anything, bro. It's like, let me copy this combo I seen on Twitter or YouTube or something like that. And the combos are important, bro. But if you don't know how your character move, if you don't know the strength and weaknesses of your character, and that varies from character to character who you're fighting. So it may be a strength in one against one character, and then it might be a weakness against the other one. Like it's if you want to get good, it's going to take time. Like I've been playing Dragon Ball for 3 years straight, bro, and I'm still learning stuff every day. Like that's just how much you have to invest. If you don't want to get good, if you just want to play casually, I wouldn't buy this game. I'm just being honest because there's nothing scrubby in this game where you could kind of just rely on. You know what I'm saying? There's no auto combos. There's no super that. There's nothing like that in this game. It's literally like fuzzies, neutral, hit the hit, you fishing for counter hits, and then you got to take advantage of those opportunities. Guilty Gear is even though this game is a little bit, a little bit easier to get into. I don't even think it's that easy to get into, bro. Like,
well, because Guilty Gear is very layered, right? Because once you get the neutral down movement and like some basic combos, then you got the dust. Then you got all like Roman cancel. We ain't even talking about Roman. We just talking about you doing a 3-hit combo. We're not even talking about Roman cancel.
There's different ones.
It's the bread and butter.
And it's so much to learn in this game, and that's why I like games like this where, on the surface you look like, oh, it's just 2 characters and they're just throwing specials, and then once you start to kind of like dig deep into it, it's like, damn, it's a lot of stuff you could do in this game where on offense and defense, man. Like, the blocking in this game, what's it called? Like, what's it called?
Faultless defense? FD?
Yeah, faultless defense, yeah. And it's just stuff like that that's going to be like at a high level they're going to do because, some of the blocking reduces chip damage. So, or you take no chip damage. So you want to use that if you have low health. And it's a lot of stuff to think about.
Yeah, I'm going to upload a match where a RAM player tried to chip me out. Like, yo, bro, I know how to play Guilty Gear, man. I'm faultless defense. You try to combo dose me? Exactly. Nah, get out of here with that, man.
Yeah, it's just stuff like that, man. And that's what I enjoy about fighting games the most is like constant learning. Because even after it launches, that's not going to be the final iteration of the game. So you're going to have to constantly to adjust to what the game to do because they're going to change stuff, bro. They're going to change a lot of stuff from the beta to the final version. I do feel like the damage is going to get toned down. It doesn't make any sense right now. I'm being dead serious. If you're doing like 80% of some of the combos are not basic, because Soul Dust Loops, he always had those, but they do have like higher difficulty in combos. But you can do something basic and do 50% in this game, bro. Like the matches go so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like, damn, it's already over. Like
that's why everybody's like, yo, with a rematch, because that's how quick the matches can go. You know what I mean? But overall, though, the beta is good. It's open, so you guys can anybody can download the beta on PS5 or PS4. Just go ahead and try it out, see if you like the game. But overall, I think most people that do try it out, they're gonna like it somehow. There's a character that's gonna speak to you, and that's play the game and learn it, man. You got training mode as well, so you can practice.
That's one thing a lot of new players never do, though, right? Practice, man. Practice. What Kobe do? Show up 2 hours before practice. Start practicing. Got practice, man. Like practice makes perfect. That's not just a saying. Like a lot of people, especially these pros, they live in the lab, man. They live in that shit.
Yo, that's another thing too, man. That's another thing too. Like, there'll be people, that would judge you, and you're practicing. It's like, oh, why you can't do that? You know what I mean? I seen this player do this. Like, yeah, that player, that's what he do for a living. Okay,
yeah,
it's a big difference. That person is doing. There's people.
Backseat gamers need to stay in the backseat, man. You live stream the lab session and show me you doing it. That's how I want it. That's how I'm looking at it. If I'm live streaming a lab session and I got somebody in the comments talking about, oh, do this, do that. No. You live stream and do this and do that.
And the thing is too, like with me, I'm a slow learner. Like when it comes to like certain things, like I'm a slow learner, but I keep on doing it until like, oh, I can do this here, do this here. Some people just do it faster, but like I say, comparing to like a pro, that's their job, that's their livelihood, is to play fighting games. So they're gonna do it much quicker than just the regular Joe Schmo like myself or something like that.
And we spent an hour on this.
Nah, but before we go, I just want to say something, bro. Like Jabari is funny as hell, bro. So we was talking the night before the beta, right? And we all know how he is. You know how we are, at least for me. Yeah. He was like, not playing nobody on the first day. YouTube, I don't have me weak as hell. I woke up. I was like,
because it always happens. Like there's times where,
it was like no online matches.
Nah, there's times where I would do like a lab thing, like training, But I like to show it off because not only for myself, if somebody want to learn the character, they can do it too. But I like to watch it so I could go back to the video and just watch it. You know what I mean? But people be like, "Yo, can you want to play?" But there's times where I would play. I'm like, I'm playing against this person. I'm like, "Yo, I know you ain't doing, you ain't even practice, you ain't even do a tutorial in this game, bro." You know what I mean? Like, it's frustrating. You know what I mean? It's just like, yo, why? Like I told, there's times where I play people. Like I was playing, I think it was a RAM player, and yo, the dude was waking up and doing like fireball, and I'm just like, why? You know what I mean? After nothing, they're like, why are you? What is your mentality doing that? You know what I mean? So that's why I do like the streams like that to labs of like, okay, you can't do this here, you can't do this here because it's just randomness, bro. And I hate to use the word, but it's training room and tutorials and trials. That's a good thing, man. You know what I mean? Yo, at least try to learn like 2 trials, or you know what I mean, or do the tutorial. Like, it's a good thing. You know what I mean? It's just gonna better the game for everybody because everybody just know how to play. You know, and you have those high level matches. But
that's some real stuff. And it's like, like you said, what you was talking about earlier, like this progress, and everybody has like mini goals, bro. So say, you go into a match, it's like, man, I just want to make sure my anti-airs are good. And you even though you might lose the match, bro, you can say, you know what, I anti that air, that guy every time he jump. You know what I'm saying? Or then, if I get a counter hit, let me hit this RC and see what I could do because I've been practicing. So it's all about like mini goals to where until you get comfortable with the character, and then
also the lab is layered as well, right? Because like you'll see some people, they'll be in a lab and it'll just be like a dummy that just stands there. But it's like, set up the dummy to like jump and do something, or after you do a combo, he does a counter hit or something. Like you can set the dummy up in a lot of different ways to prepare you for things that may anticipate potentially be in an actual match. So like you can really use the lab to really get you fighting online ready. It's just crazy.
Yeah, and the training room, like it's very similar to like Grand Blue, so it's easy. Like you can do a lot of stuff like to set that stuff up pretty good. It's not convoluted. It's not confusing. But like I said, I think pretty much everybody's impression is the same. The lobbies, we hate the lobbies, but the online is just great. And the characters overall, like we have our complaints about certain characters, but overall everybody feels good. Like they're viable. Everybody's viable.
Everybody's viable.
So pick whoever you want to play, except Zato. Like don't mix yourself up with that.
Don't pick Chip, bro. You're gonna die so fast.
Oh yeah, Chip too. You gotta have a little defense.
You never play Chip, bro. You gonna just
yo, that's a fact.
You're gonna get washed.
You're gonna cry, bro. You're gonna cry, bro.
That's legit. That's the fact, yo. But yo, let's move on to the news, guys. Let's get to the news. Where we're gonna talk about one of the greatest games that ever come out. Avengers.
Wow. Time for me to go, fellas. It's been real. All right.
Yeah. Yo, Hawkeye's coming to Marvel Avengers on March 19th. And also, if you have PlayStation 5. 18th, my bad. And also, if you have PlayStation 5, you will get the PlayStation 5 update, giving you the 60 frames per second. Is it dynamic 4K or whatever? But it is looking super, super good, man. Hawkeye looks great as well. I think people's going to have a lot of fun with these characters. You got Hawkeye, you got Kate Bishop, you know, and you got the original 6 that was in the game as well. So that's 9 characters that people can not 9. Why I get 9 from? That's 8 characters that people can use to play the game. Yo, you know why I said 9? Because I was thinking about Spider-Man, but he's not in the game yet. But yo, Persona, what's your thoughts, man? Hawkeye, I know you did the you spoke about the Avengers war table thing. What's your thoughts on Hawkeye, man? You looking good? Gonna try him out?
It was like I said on that podcast. You know, when it comes to Hawkeye and Kate Bishop, these were 2 characters that I personally was not anticipating or could really care too much about, right? But after playing through Kate Bishop's story and playing with her, she's actually really, really fun to use. And looking at Hawkeye's abilities and him having his Ronin abilities as well, and also one of his supers being that he has a healing floor, right? You know, I love my support, abilities and characters. So he looks really fun as well, and I'm like, damn man, like I'm really interested. But not only that, but the fact of the story and how they got the storyline going between Kate Bishop and Hawkeye, and how they're pushing into the future imperfects with Maestro and whatnot. I don't know why I thought this was the Hulk the villain Hulk that they had for this. I don't know why I thought it was Hulk the End, because I was thinking of the Hulk the End cartoon, comic book, where in the end Hulk kills everybody. Oh well, he kills some, but outlives all of the Avengers and Marvel characters, and he's the last one. And he actually looks exactly like that, like with the beard and
Maestro.
all that stuff. That's
Maestro
why that threw me off.
is kind of the same. Where I think it was like a nuke that blew up and everybody died, and he just survived. But
Maestro is an alter ego.
Yeah, he became mad.
Maestro's a Hulk a Hulk alter ego. So that's why I thought that it was Hulk. They were basing some of this stuff off of Hulk the End, but it's actually Maestro, which is Hulk's alter ego. Which I'm like, cool, that's even better.
Yeah, he's a different like universe too. I don't think he's from 646, but he ended up somewhere in 646. But yeah,
I forget how that comic book run goes. Like, I'm not really too familiar with that one with a Maestro in it. So
the danger with him is that he got the Bruce Banner smarts and the Hulk, all the strength and all that. So.
Yep. So that's going to be really, really fun to play through and see. I'm excited. And then the next gen updates, come on. That's all I've been waiting on, man. Because I platinum a game. I played a game. But having that 60 frames and that dynamic 4K and whatever it's going to be, I'm all for that. So, yeah, I'm excited for it.
And I actually like the costumes that they show here for Hawkeye. But, yeah, like I'm excited for it, too, man. Like, March 18th is going to be a good day. If you guys like Avengers and you're waiting for that next gen, 60 frames per second, I think you're going to have a good game here, man. Because one thing with Avengers, when everybody pop their supers, bruh, it could get a little hectic. But
man,
a little.
Yeah, but playing it on the PS5, it kind of mitigates some of that. But now having an actual, update built for the PS5 is gonna be pretty good. So I'm excited for it, man. I'm excited for it. But Chuck, you playing Avengers or nah? You say nah? Keep it moving.
I mean, look, bro. I enjoyed the game for what it was, but I felt like I just got kind of burnt out, man. I didn't platinum the game. I definitely felt like it kind of dropped the ball in a couple of areas. Definitely with like the gear and stuff, man. I just feel like if I'm grinding for something, I would at least want to see the fruits of my labor. And that was like my big issue with the game. Yeah, my Hulk was like powerful, boom, boom, level 50, all that other stuff. But it really didn't look like it, bro. I mean, it looked like it when you played. It felt like it when you played, but you grinding for gear, I want to see the gear, bro. I feel like if they kind of did it like Destiny or something like that, where you could actually see what you're unlocking while you play, and I'll be more ambitious to do other characters. But I'm like, bro, I don't want to do this all over again, bro. Like, but the Kate Bishop stuff and all that, I'm probably gonna check it out, man, because the single player to me was actually really fun. I actually had a blast.
The single player was good, man. They did good for Kamala. Really she was dope. Because I never really read about Kamala like that, but playing her in the story, I'm like, this character.
Yeah, me either. So I think they did a good job with that, and them coming out with the single player content is always cool. And like Kate Bishop, I was looking at her, I was like, man, she kind of moved kind of dope, man.
Yo,
and,
Kate is nice, yo. She's nice.
And all that stuff, and Hawkeye too. Like Hawkeye, I was just watching his stuff. When is didn't the thing come out like a couple of days ago? Like the War Table?
Yeah, the War Table.
Came out Tuesday.
I just randomly see it on my YouTube, so I watch it. I'm like, man, like where they're going with the story and stuff, man. It looks pretty sick. So yeah, I'll probably jump back in it, man.
And now they're introducing the Kree. So
yeah,
Captain Marvel not far behind.
She she got leaked, bro. I mean, pretty much everybody got leaked, and Spider. Black Panther. So the game, no game is dead, bro. If No Man's Sky can be revived, bro, any game can be revived, bro. So
that's a fact.
I definitely feel like if they keep pushing out the content, and once everybody start to move to the current gen consoles, I think the player base will grow, because they do have like you have the Marvel universe, bro. Like, what I'm saying, the possibilities are limitless. You could do anything you want, and they're not even they're doing stuff where is not the norm. What Maestro and all this other stuff, man, it's a different take, and I like that, bro. You don't have to be like the same villains all the time. You know, even them having MODOK was actually dope. I was like, damn, MODOK don't get no love, bro. Nobody even talk about that character. So
and that was a fire boss fight.
Yeah, it was a fireball, but like I said, I really enjoyed that, bro. I did. So, you know, I think Marvel has a good future, man, if they continue to push these characters out. And we already know the pandemic messed up a lot of. I mean, you know, it destroyed a lot of games last year, bro. Got to keep it a buck. Especially this one. I feel like this game was not ready last year, but I know they couldn't delay it anymore. They had to kind of have to get it out. So they do have like a bright future, and I definitely want to get back into it. You know, once everything is up and running the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, man. But yo, moving along though, Persona, you know me, but I know you. You know me more than I know you, but I know you more than you know me. And with this next article, you know, I was hesitant on even putting this shit on the list because I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to look at it. Yep. I don't want to watch the trailer.
I watched the trailer.
I did too. I cheated, but
they try to, because they added the Galil, so they're trying to pull me back in. I'm like, man,
this is what pisses me off, man. Is how they word it too. Black Ops Cold War and Warzone Season 2 releases February 20th. Yo, stop with this Warzone. Yo, just do a separate thing, man. Have a Warzone game and then have the core COD and have two different developers doing it, man. But anyway, I'm not gonna rage. I'm just gonna talk about the news. I'm just gonna give the news, get the trailer. Season 2 for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War and Warzone is coming out. They're going to introduce a new specialist, some new guns, a new stage. Finally, a new stage that is not a remake of an old stage.
There's gonna be two new 6v6 stages.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They working. They putting in work. You know what I mean? Oh, they brought a new. This is why I hate this. You know, this is why I hate Activision too, man. They bringing back one of my favorite like score streaks. Yo, the gun, the war gun thing. This gun right here. Yo, I used to cook dudes in Black Ops 2 with that shit, man.
I might re-download. I might re-download it just to see if the bullshit is still there, because they did do a lot of updates.
New gun right there. The BS is still there. The BS is still there. I don't know if I'm gonna go back, man. I'm gonna skip it, bro. Like the season 2 looks good.
Yeah, it looks good, and there's a lot of good guns. They added a lot of good guns. They got the Galil. They got the new kill streak, the Tommy gun. There's this other like tactical rifle that they added that I think.
Oh, they brought the. This is what gonna kill the game. Turok always do this at times too. Normally they would do this like later in the COD life. They added a crossbow mad early in the game.
Yeah.
That's a one hitter quitter type of weapon. But it looks, like I said, everything looks good here. They're adding more content to it. But I just can't support them, man, because they're not supporting me, man. You know what I mean?
Yo, I'm back going through it, bro.
Yo, Truck, man, it's really bad, bro. Like the game is like it really stops you from being good, bro. It's crazy.
Yo, we love COD, man. We love COD, man. But
like, I'm not in the COD universe. But what makes it like bad? Because my brother, he's a COD head. Like he goes to, before the pandemic, he used to go to like the COD championships. He know, I mean, he's a die. He don't even play this game no more. I don't know, like what's wrong with it.
All right, so say I'm on the field and I'm doing really good, right? I'm getting my kill streaks and all this other stuff. I'm doing good. One, I'd have to die to get my kill streaks again, right? Two, if I got high kill streaks and I'm killing all these people, all my points won't be adding up to my kill streaks all the time. It'll feel like I'm not getting no points, right? Especially if you got the Harp. The Harp is one of the highest kill streaks. Another thing, if you're doing good on the field, you're gonna feel like this lag spike real quick. It's going to be quick. You'll feel it though. You're going to skip real quick, right? And then once that happens, die, death. You're not going to be able to win no gunfights. And they're going to be spawning in these godlike areas that's always behind you. And you just going to die like 10 times in a row. It's disgusting, bruh. My gun, it'll feel like I'm shooting marshmallows at these dudes, man. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And then next thing you know, you go from being 20-3 to like 25-15. Like, bro, what?
Yeah, bro, they legit nerf you mid-match, bro, if you're doing good. There's times where you just have ghost bullets where dudes is not getting hit. It's just like, yo, what is
And there's proof. Yeah. Bari's got proof. I've got proof. And then people in articles have proved, like, there's proof of this where like you'll be shooting them. No hit marker, no nothing. They'll run past and still be alive. It's like, bro, are you serious?
And there's no real incentive to use like the high score streak, because like Persona said earlier, the harp, really good score streak, classic score streak in the Black Ops game, but they will make people not show up on the harp even though they don't have ghost. Well, ghost doesn't matter. You're gonna show up on the harp, but there's times where people be running and they're not on the mini map. I'm like, yo, what is going on here? You know what I mean? Like, it's real talk. Yo, there's a lot I can mention, but overall, it's just, I feel like there's too many cooks in the kitchen and also you're not really focusing on the core audience for Call of Duty. I guess the core audience is shifting now to Warzone, where Warzone, in my opinion, is getting more of the priority than actual core multiplayer. You know what I mean? Everything's about Warzone now, where the core multiplayer is like, there's just broken shit in the game. It's like, yo, you're not fixing this yet? You know what I mean? Yeah. But you're fixing everything, trying to fix everything in Warzone, because that's more, I guess, more, yeah.
Warzone is definitely the face of Call of Duty now, bro. He's got to keep it.
Look how they title everything. Everything is included with war. The game is not even called Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. It's called Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War and Warzone. That's what the game is called, yo. You know, and they force that shit on you. Like, say you don't want to download Warzone, you don't want to deal with nothing Warzone. You have to download it. You're getting updates. Like, that's when I deleted the game, bro. I deleted the game because back in December, there was like a whole bunch of updates, and nothing was for the core Call of Duty mode that I play. It was just Warzone. I'm like, I don't want to play Warzone, and then it's just increasing the file to like 160 something gigs. I'm like, why I got this on there? I'm not even playing this joint. You got 30 gig update for Warzone. I haven't touched Warzone yet. You got 30 gig update for Warzone. I deleted that joint off my joint, bro. I was like, get out of here, man.
That's crazy, bro.
Shit, wow, man. But yo, continuing the COD talk though, there's rumors that the next Call of Duty is going to be set in World War II, and it's going to be developed by Sledgehammer Games. Speaking of Sledgehammer Games, they started off with Call of Duty World War II. It was bad at first, but they did clean up. They did listen to the community. But I'm still not going to support it because I know Activision is going to implement the skill-based matchmaking. They're going to implement their skill-based matchmaking. They're going to, if you start to do good in the game, you're not going to have fun. Yo, Persona, am I lying when I say this, bruh? There's time me and Persona will play. Me and Persona got good internet. We be playing, this be laggy matches. The more skill the players are, it's like it feels like the connection is worse. But yo, we got into games where we had people that of lower skill will host the actual party. And yo, that shit smells smooth. It was butter. That shit was rollback netcode. It was like, I'm playing COD again. You know what I mean?
Hey, he not lying though. He not lying, man. Like the higher the skill base go, like you going against like a bunch of PC dudes or high level like clans and shit, it'd be laggy, bruh. It would be laggy all over the place. And I'm like, yo, why do you people keep doing this skill-based matchmaking? It's not good. It's not, because you throw connectivity, the connection requirement out the window for skill. So it don't matter if the internet is a 500 ping. Oh, we still, this is another thing too. This is how you know it be bullshit. Because when you look at your ping, when you first get into a match, it'll be like 20. 15.
That jump bump up to like 70.
When it does that little skip thing, when you're doing too good, it'll jump up to like 60 or 70.
Yep.
Telling you, man. I'm telling you. It's disgusting how they move it.
There's times I would die. I was like, hold on. I'll be like, yo, Persona, no. I'll be like, hold on, let me check my ping. Oh, yeah, 70, 80. We know the vibes. they nerf you mid-match, yo. I don't know how that happened, but the ping just increases. It's weird, bro.
Let me ask you guys this. Like, you guys play shooters, and aren't you guys tired of this World War II stuff, bro? Like I just feel like...
Nah, I'm not tired of it. It's like, well, when it comes to like multiplayer, like it's not the setting per se, it's just how dynamic the battles can be. You know what I mean? That's always my thing to do. So like chaotic fun. That's why I like COD. It's not this trying to be serious, it's not this trying to be realistic, you know what I mean? It's like you have those realistic moments, but you also can play the arcadey type of way. You play however you want to play. But what kills me is when they try to limit you on how you want to play the game. Now, in the last 2 iterations of COD, they are limiting you on how you actually want to play the game. You want to do a fast-paced type game? Oh, your gun accuracy is going to be completely down the range, the shitter. Somebody that wants to camp and play a little bit slower. Oh, they're good to go. You don't matter if you run up on the dude because their gun accuracy is high. It doesn't matter if you get the first shot. Don't matter. They're gonna get it because somehow they're gonna get a headshot. It limits you how you want to play Call of Duty. That's the issue. It's not the setting World War II, futuristic. I don't really care about none of that. People was talking about, oh, boots on the ground. Oh, we don't want the boost jumping. When boots on the ground came, everybody still won't play it. You know what I mean? It's not about that to me. It's how dynamic you made the gunplay feel. You know what I mean? That's my
I respect that. So like, God is like they just trying to pull, like, squeeze whatever's left in this franchise, bro. And they kind of lucked the Warzone, bro, because I think the last COD I actually enjoyed was Black Ops 3. I actually enjoyed that game. I thought it was fun.
Black Ops 3 was a great game, man.
COD, I think COD not for us no more, man. I think legit I'm outgrowing COD because even like the stuff that they have in this game with these blueprints and stuff like that, they got shit in the game that's geared towards players that don't play the game or suck to buy these blueprint weapons and all this stuff to be able to get kills and feel good about themselves and all these cute little camos and all this bullshit, right? It's not about the gamer playing the game and getting good. It's about who's willing to spend the most money. Because even with some of the weapons, the Mac 10, right? If you got the regular base Mac 10, they nerfed that weapon to where the headshot damage wasn't as high. But if you bought the blueprint version of that gun, they never touched that. It still had that damage buff.
That weapon godly. If you buy the variant.
Yeah, it's like, yo, shit like that. It's like, yo, that's not. And listen, COD has had like microtransactions and all that stuff in the past, but it's never been this bad and this blatant and this messed up because it's like, yo, it's not about the gamer anymore. It's not about getting good. It's not about skill, right? It's about putting you in lobbies with sweats and no regard to connection. And whoever's spending the most money gonna be the best player.
Yeah, and that don't make no sense. Like the higher the skill should be, the better connection. But they got it backwards. No skill player that's taking the game seriously want to play. It's like fighting game. A lot of people won't play ranked because the connection is bad. It's gonna be delayed. I'm not gonna play that. You know what I mean? That's the same thing with COD, bro. It's ridiculous, man.
I definitely feel you on that, bro. Because just from like the fighting game aspect, I got to Living Legend and Dragon Ball. I was like, bro, I don't want to play this no more, bro, because the connections be so bad. I get triggered, bro. And between that and the auto combo, like it's a lot of craziness that happens online because that game is actually new friendly. Just kind of like you guys are talking about now, they're making the game towards newer players or people that actually suck, and they're taking away the skill from the game, in my opinion. Man, they're trying to dumb everything down. I don't like that, bro. I really, it makes me not want to play the game.
Like if the netcode was good, you probably wouldn't even have an issue with the auto combo. But if you playing against somebody with lag and they just squares, you can't do nothing about that.
Like
can't do nothing.
Trying to deal with that shit online, bro. It's brutal. People say, "Oh, all you gotta do is." That's how I know people who don't. You know how you talk to people and they talk about a game and you know they haven't really played the game.
Yeah.
What they say, all you gotta do is adjust. Nah.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, bro.
Bro.
It's so hard to block super dash or
they be like, get good. Yo, I beat this player that was good. Yo, show it then. Show it. Let me see.
Post it up. They don't got no gameplay, but doing all these legendary feats.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
This is crazy.
Like, yo, if I do something crazy in the game, bro, that share button is getting clipped, dog.
All the time, bro. That's facts. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, these dudes nowadays.
I had a terabyte of footage on my PS4. What they talking about?
Yo, bro, Persona Chuck. These dudes nowadays, man, like they do something crazy or they nice with it. Yo, they don't save nothing. They're like, nah, why I gotta save it for?
I'm bro. Everything, bro. Anytime I do something, bro, it's like I said before, it's like mini goals, bro. If I hit something I've been practicing, or if I get on like a 20 kill streak, bro. Yes, I'm gonna record that joint, bro. Absolutely. Why not? It's
easy as hell too. Just press one button. Easy as hell.
That's one button.
Very easy.
No, I definitely get what you guys talking about with COD, bro. Just from like a different aspect. Not like the same thing. There's two different games, man. It sucks when the game gets like that, bro. It kind of takes the fun out of it, low-key.
Because you know what it is too, Chuck. Because like, yo, I really am a fan of Call of Duty. Like, I really do love COD. Like, a lot of these dudes, they pretend to hate COD but still buy the game. No, I love COD, man. Like, I am a long-time fan of the game. So what the anger that people see, like, oh, see, that's why you shouldn't buy COD, anti-consume, but that ain't the bullshit I'm on, man. This is me coming from a fan's perspective, man. The shit hurts to see COD go down this route and become what it is. That shit hurts.
I mean,
it sucks.
That's why
as a fan, bro.
That's why I stopped buying Madden. I'm buying 2K. I stopped buying all things, bro. So I'm like, I'm not getting the same enjoyment out of it anymore. Like, it's really becoming like redundant, like every year, bro. So if the game is not fun, I'm just not going to support it. Like, that's just how I'm not going to play. I'm not going to buy it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. But I totally get where you're coming from.
Yo, but to move along real quick, just want to announce this, that PlayStation, the PlayStation Store is having this double discount promotion for PlayStation Plus subscribers. So if you guys are subscribed to PlayStation Plus, right now you have a slew of games that you can get double discount for, including Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, the Deluxe Edition, not the regular edition, but the Deluxe Edition. Marvel Avengers, the Deluxe Edition. So if you guys want to get into Marvel Avengers, haven't gotten to that yet, definitely try to,
That's for you. I'm gonna wait for a sale crowd. Now you can buy. Now you can buy the game.
And the PS5 version about to come out soon, so it's a double. You get the benefits
for
there.
Free.
And once again, Grand Theft Auto always on sale. It's going to be in the top NPDs as well. So
that's literally the greatest game all time, bro. Yeah. Like enjoyment, but there's like longevity. I ain't never seen a game like that.
How much they said it sold
for 3 generations? They sold 140 million copies, or something like that.
Yo,
bro, for 3 generations, that game has been selling. That's crazy, man.
Online,
yo,
bro.
That's wild, bro.
I love that joint, bro. That's crazy. Much respect to Rockstar, bro.
Bro, they probably keeping the lights on just off that game alone. It's like, yo, that game done grow. You know how much money they've grossed off that? Like hundreds of billions, bro, with the shark cards and all that.
Bro, that's how you do it, man.
That's why everybody trying to chase that dragon, man. They all all these companies trying to create that same type of thing, like with Fortnite or with GTA and stuff like that. And it's like everybody ain't built like that. Like every game can't be that.
Saying, bro, like Battle Royale is not meant for every game, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the PUBG was kind of like the. I ain't gonna say that it was like the gen. What was that? What was it like? Was it H1Z1? Wasn't that like kind of like that too, or?
Battleborn. There was a couple. Battleborn, Lawbreakers.
Battleborn was ass. Like, I played the beta for that. That joint was ass.
Overwatch and all that shit. Yeah, like Overwatch and all that stuff. Those were like
trash.
Yo, I played the demo or the beta for that. Yo, that shit
That
was.
joint was doo-doo
I
chips.
don't even know. I don't even know how that made it. How that make it to get. How did that get out the door, man? Like, yo, y'all should have put that back just a bit. Like,
that joint was.
No, I feel like everybody trying to do it. How COD like 2 generations ago, man, was like the best shooter, and everybody was trying.
Oh,
you remember all them low bullet shooters, bro? I mean, it was so many.
Bro, remember all them story based? But remember back then, PS3 time was really a dark time because everybody was really trying to be like COD. Because remember, you had all these games that were strictly story based games tacking on multiplayer, and I'm like, oh, y'all
bro. Even
crazy,
even when it came to Killzone 2 had a different like button layout for a shooter, right? But COD was so popular. They was like, hold up, we're gonna update this. You can change the button layout to like COD now. And Killzone 3, it skipped it completely. It was like, yo, the default button layout is like COD.
Yo, like, and I'm glad that phase died out a bit, but now we got this battle royale phase.
Battle royale, bro. It's the
everything don't need to be a battle royale. They're trying to chase that Fortnite money.
They're not going to change it.
Close to that, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, no one is getting, not even Call of Duty is getting close to Fortnite, because Fortnite, the what makes Fortnite so successful are two things. One, it's kid friendly in regard of its aesthetic, right? But also two, bro, they got deals with NFL characters, Marvel characters, DC characters. DC, now they about to have I don't know if you got that news here, but the Street Fighter characters and all this stuff. Like all these Thanos, and they got damn all these
Mandalorian,
all these celebrities doing concerts on the game, watching movies on the game, like all this crazy stuff. And like the season ending, like the world ending events and all that they do, no one is gonna be able to get to that level. Like Fortnite's got that.
Yeah, they gotta let that go.
Because Fortnite's got that genre solidified. Because before Fortnite came out, Epic was only worth $800 million. After Fortnite, their net worth is like $30 billion now, off of just Fortnite.
Yo, you know what it is with Fortnite too? Why it would never die? Like COD is going to be popular when it comes to battle royale, but not be Fortnite level, because Fortnite, they're actually putting the money to invest into like anti-cheat software and stuff like that. I'm not saying that it's going to mitigate every single cheater out there, but they're doing a way better job.
They take that stuff serious. Yeah. Epic takes that stuff very serious.
From COD, from what I hear, a lot of people just be having just be cheating in Warzone. Yo, dudes got the aimbot. Yo, they sniping people out the air. Like, yo, how did I die? Like, yo, they got the best aim in the world, bro. Like, yo, these dudes.
Yo,
the funniest videos.
He wants the kill cam, and he not even looking at you. Did his aim just go?
Dupe. Yo, the funniest videos is like these streamers, right? They interview the cheaters and they be asking like, yo, why are you cheating? How much you pay for your cheat? They was like, yo, I'm sick and tired of getting cheated on, so I joined the club. I pay $100 a month for these cheat software.
What?
Yo, people pay big bucks, man, because they don't want to lose.
$100 a month, though, bro. Hell nah.
They pay big bucks to cheat, bro. But you know what's not a cheat? That you can't really cheat this game. It's very hard. Ninja Gaiden, the Master Collection, is coming to PlayStation this summer. One thing I did hear though is that the game won't have the online play. I never got into the Ninja Gaiden series. I didn't know it had online, so I didn't know about that. But
I didn't either, actually. What?
This is one series that I never really got into. I think I played like probably 2 Ninja Gaiden 2. That's it. But everything else I didn't play. Like Sigma, not all those other games. I ain't played none of that.
I never played any of them, bro. It was just too hard for me. I gotta keep it up. I ain't gonna lie about it. It was just too hard. It's too hard, man. Definitely take a fire skill to beat those type of games. Now,
those people,
is it a remake or
it's remastered?
This is what they showed at the Nintendo conference, right?
Yeah, remaster. Yep.
I know you ain't gonna talk about that shit.
I don't know. Yo, because summertime is Ratchet and Clank, and I'm sure some other stuff will get announced. I don't know. We'll see. I
never got into the series. It depends for me. Like if I'm not playing nothing, then I'll see the
series is cool. The series is cool, but I just, bro, man,
Ryu Hayabusa knows a popular
Yeah,
character.
right. Yeah, very popular character, but it's just like, yo, man, like
He's a badass.
these old games, like the amount of stock that goes into like these old games is just like crazy, bruh.
What scares
And
me
then
about
like,
this though, too, Persona, like
mm,
you mentioned it too, man. 'Cause I forgot, like it did get mentioned at a certain conference, and that scares when it comes to these remaster because now you're building a remaster for a very very weak system. How is it going to implement with the PlayStation versions of it? You know what I mean?
yeah, like that, yeah, and it's like, you know, why not? Like, if people like, this is why I say like Square Enix really did it right with Final Fantasy, right? 7 remake. Like, yo, if you're gonna put like stock into like this type of stuff and really try to revive these old series and make more money, you realistically you got to put money. For me personally, you really got to start putting money into like remaking these games, right? And
Mhm.
remake them for the current times.
Yeah,
Because
well, a
that,
lot of
like, I
people don't
feel like
have
you would
the
pull in more
capital for
people
that
like
though.
that.
Remake is not an easy feat. That's you doing everything over again. It's not
No,
really
it's
easy.
not an easy feat. You're right, but still, I feel like you would be able to pull in the old school crowd and new school people with that, right? Because a new school person that's never played this, you know, especially if you on PS5, you know, you're gonna look at this like, man, nah.
It got that. It got
but
that
if
4K. It got
but
that
if it's
4K 60 though.
but if it's remade, like, you know, 4K 60, all this beautiful stuff, and it looks beautiful, appealing to the eyes, and then it's also got that Ninja Gaiden feel and aesthetic, you're gonna pull in old school and new school people, man. And I just feel like, you know, there's too much, man. I'll be honest, there's too much stock being put into these old games, man.
So they're saying that it's 3 games in here. It's a 3 games: Ninja Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 3, Razor's Edge, and you're getting all the DLC. Well, includes most of the DLC post launch for the games. But I also heard that it won't have the online play. Like I said, I didn't know these games even had online, but or whichever
It's,
one
it's,
had
a,
on,
it's
whichever
a
one
simple
had
port.
online.
That's an L, bro.
Facts.
That's an L, bro. I mean, like I said, my whole thing about these remasters, and this is not even a remaster. This is a port. I don't even know, bro.
Yeah, because didn't the Ninja Gaiden collection come out on when did the last game come out on PS3, right?
I don't know. I never got into the series.
I think the last game came out on PS3.
think so.
So it really is a port. Like, you really getting port with something,
Support,
man.
bro. It's not even. We got a game like was it Dark Souls? Not Dark Souls, but what's that shit? Demon Souls. You know,
Yeah, that was a remake.
they had people buying that game that's not even into that genre.
But you see what I mean, Chuck? Like something like Demon Souls. You put time into that, you rebuild it, you make it for that generation's console. You got people that don't even play these games picking that up because they want to play it because it looks so good and looks beautiful and all this other stuff. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, you got to put money in to make. You got to spend money to make money. You get what I'm saying? But the part of the issue that I think, and I think these companies see it as well, people are going to buy regardless because a lot of people are so stuck on old games and so stuck on, you know, I want to play, I want to relive my life with this, and this. They'll buy it in whatever state that it's in. That's why these companies keep doing it, because they'll buy it. They'll buy it looking like this, despite them spending $500 on a next gen only console. They'll buy it. They'll buy it and be happy. And it's like,
I can see a lot of people buying it, be happy with it. That's to play the game again. Like this game right.
For what I was about to
say. this game right here, I know I'm going to buy this. You know,
what game is that?
Legend of Mana Remaster coming to PS4.
See, you just made me a hypocrite because I'm gonna buy it.
that was a
because I'm gonna buy that too.
But this looks like a remaster. You know what I mean? Like, you play Legend of Mana on PS1. You know, you can definitely tell like they touched this thing up here.
Oh no, they touched this up, man. Besides, this is Square though. Square's going to take time and put some work in. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
That Legend of Mana looks nice. That Legend of Mana looks nice.
Yeah, and it's up. It's up on the store right now. You can get it for like $30. I think it's like 30 or 20. One of them, I forgot. But you know, it's definitely hypocrisy. But hey, that's what gaming is.
Hypocrite.
That's what gaming is, right? You would hate something.
Yeah.
You would hate something
game,
for a certain game, but if a game that you really love is doing it, you're like, oh hell yeah, you know what I mean? Sign me up.
Hypocrite.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Hypocrite, man. Hypocrite.
Okay with this. You know
I'm a hypocrite. Yeah, it's okay with this game, right?
I know Chuck gonna get this too, man. You know what I mean? It's all
It's
good.
Chuck not buying. Chuck not buying.
Can I down this on the Apple Play Store? Look, I'm cool, bro. Yeah.
Man, this game like $2 on the Apple Store.
It's coming out. It's coming out in
play
June.
That original right now.
It's coming out in June.
You play that original right now.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I'm coming out.
It's coming out June 24th, and you can get it. Oh yeah, you can get it. You can get it for $30.
$30. That's a little steep.
A little.
A little steep, you know.
I think Secrets of Mana was more. Secrets of Mana was like 50, I think.
Was Secret? Secret of Mana was not 50. I think it was like $24.99.
Nah, I think it was like 50, bro. It was like 50. I'm not sure. You might be right. I'm not sure.
I bought it. I don't remember it being 50 because I wouldn't have bought that day one.
Oh, okay. But here's a quick little story that's cool. That I didn't even know this happened here, but here, Sackboy, A Big Adventure was legit made literally from home. Sumo Digital, when they was making this game, with the whole pandemic and everything, they legit really made this game outside their offices. And for a game that legit was made at home, they did a pretty good job with this game, man. 4K 60, runs really well.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They added the online mode later. That's why we probably didn't get online day one, because the whole work from home stuff.
Yeah, I watched the video. They definitely, it was pretty interesting how they were testing it too. So they were all on a video conference call and also on testing out the online capabilities. It was pretty interesting. And even like the voice acting and things like that. They were on like a Zoom call coaching them on how they should be doing it. It was crazy. Amazing to see like how they were doing this. Mm-hmm. But you know what it is too, Bari? Can I go on a tangent real quick, man? I gotta bring this up because you know where I'm going with this. Listen, when you see stuff like this from Sackboy and Sumo Digital and seeing the effort and what they're doing, it really leaves no room for excuses from other places. Because it's like, yo, look at what they had to do. You got somebody literally sitting on a Zoom call while they're doing a voice acting so that the director, whoever, can coach them or no, say this a little bit higher, say this a little bit lower, blah, blah, blah. And like helping them do what they do. Then you've got like the orchestra that was on Zoom calls and sitting 6 feet apart and doing all this other stuff. When you see things like this, I look at other places, CD Projekt Red, and I'm like, yo, there is no excuses. There's no excuse. There's no excuse for why you can't do the same thing. That leaves no room for excuses. Shout out to Sumo Digital. Shout out to Sackboy. Buy the game if you haven't already. It's a good game.
It shows the care and the compassion that they had while developing the game. Some people really, truly, it might sound like a shitty statement, but some people don't have the care. You know what I mean? They probably just a developer just doing a job, you know what I mean, getting their 9 to 5, getting their paycheck, keep it moving.
It shows through the work.
Yeah.
It shows through the work. So, yeah, there you go.
But I thought this was like a cool little uplifting story. So developers, get on it, like Sumo Digital, and get these games cranked out.
I think that's kind of hard to say though, bro. I mean, because everybody's game ain't on that level. You know what I'm saying?
True. That's a true statement.
It might be a little bit more intense, and my whole thing is like, just don't put a game out, bro, if it's not ready. I mean, I think Cyberpunk kind of left a bad taste in everybody's mouth, bro, and just kind of going forward, bro. Like, I'd rather the game be delayed and at least playable than you rushing something out just to put something out, man. I just feel like that's kind of scandalous, man. You look at games like, and I know Ghost was, developed for years or whatever, man, but that game came out last year. Last of Us 2 came out last year, and those are like, it came out in the midst of the pandemic. It wasn't like, like Final Fantasy coming at the beginning of the year. So, possible, you definitely have to
Miles Morales as well.
Miles Morales too. And so it's like it can be done, but you know some games are just harder to do stuff than others. You know what I'm saying? So I really just take your time and just do it right, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like people understand. Like last year, people understand, bro. If you want to delay your game, it was supposed to come out last year, and for this year, it's understandable because you're not working in the same work conditions.
Yeah, you're not in the same environment. And all that
stuff. It's just I'm not.
It's definitely a difference because even working from home, like it's convenient. I'm working from home, but it's the stuff that I know I could do much quicker if I was just there in my office on my computer. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's just how it is, bro. I'm the same way.
Well, I feel like working from home for me is actually it's so much easier because it's like I didn't got to spend the money to go to work. Like, and a lot of stuff that I do is through, I'm in IT. So a lot of what I do is on the computer anyway. So like, I don't need to be in the office at all. So being at home is actually easier. I can just chill and
like one thing I hate, one thing I hate being at home is that there's just certain things that I just need to get printed. You know what I mean? There's some stuff that you just got to manually send off to people, but I can't do that no more. So I got to rely on other people. And when you rely on other people, they don't get it as fast.
At my job, we got that PDF creator, bro. So if we got to create forms or something like that, we just create it in the PDF creator. Email it to it.
That's the thing. Like, that's the thing. Like, we can do that, but some of these people are so computer illiterate, bro. You know what I mean? It's like let's mail it. It's like you know what I mean? Like you got the technology.
Mail it.
Bro,
the post office about to get closed down. You talk about
bro. I kid you not. Some of these meetings legit is because people are computer illiterate and they can't do the simplest things. Like it be time, and they keep on adding me to these these meetings. Like, why are you adding me here? Jabbar, I'm not IT. Can you explain how to? I'm not IT, bro. You know what I mean? Like, damn, bro. I'm getting hot flashes. Let's go back to the podcast. Let's go back to the podcast.
I'm an accountant. What you talk about? I ain't no IT.
I show Persona. They stay adding me in shit, bro. They be adding me in secret meetings. You know what? Let me just go here. Next news, guys. For those movie watchers, Disney Plus 3.01 patch update finally brings 4K to PS4 and PS5 users. So those people that enjoy using those media apps like Disney Plus, this is good news for you. Now it supports full 4K on both PS4 and PS5. All right.
I watch all that stuff through my TV. I ain't trying to do that on my PS5.
Yeah, I don't have no media apps downloaded on my
Me
PS5.
neither.
Like, I legit don't use that stuff.
Y'all watching WandaVision?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, Wanda! This week's episode was crazy, man.
Oh
my god!
I'm surprised.
They getting into like some super comic book shit right now.
I kid you not, on everything, bro. I said, I didn't say it out loud, and now a lot of people not gonna believe me, but believe me when I say this. I was like, I bet you they're gonna add this character. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. I bet you they're gonna add this character into WandaVision because it will make perfect sense to us to have like a villain type per se in it to mix it up. And
the storyline also makes sense though too, because of the two. It's very we getting into like some super comic book like this last episode. This is like peak comic book right here. This is comic book.
This is the plot twist in the movie. Like the middle of the movie have that plot twist.
Yeah,
that's right there.
Yeah.
That's what that jump is.
This is we're in deep comic book realm, and if you watched this week's in WandaVision and you're confused, I highly suggest you do a search of that character just to read her origins and to read where her and Scarlet Witch coincide, because it actually all makes sense.
Yeah, they actually added two characters in there. One of them I ain't gonna spoil. I'm not gonna spoil the villain, but one of them I'm gonna spoil. Spectrum, dope ass character. I didn't know they was gonna do that early, adding her into that, but hey, you know, it's the cinematic universe. You know, they do whatever they want to do. But that was cool that they did that. But it felt a little rushed in my opinion. But it's still cool that they did it. But the other character, I'm not gonna spoil for you,
bro. It makes you kind of like giddy inside because realize like phase 4, they going all out with this joint, man. It's gonna be crazy. Or Marvel definitely about to like destroy everybody.
You know what's funny? I knew it, bro. I knew it just by the name, and I knew it, especially in that one episode. With that one episode where a certain character met up a certain character by the car, and I was like, nah, she making it. Yeah, all right, let me show.
But he was giving off hints, bro. Like people called that like early, probably like episode. Kind of already knew. It was just the fact was that person
always popping up.
Yeah, she
right on time. Like she's also.
I don't want to spoil it, but just go watch WandaVision. This is probably one of the best things Marvel has done. It's beautifully paced.
Yo, my friends are dummies too. Yo, because I'm talking to my peoples, right? And they be like, nah, I stopped watching episode 2. I don't know what I say, yo, bro, y'all don't believe in build up? Yo, watch the joint. What are you talking about, man? I was pissed off with my boy Weezy, man. Shout out to my boy Dell, man. But yo, he pissed me off the other day. He's talking about he stopped at episode 2. I was like, yo, go on.
Why?
He said he didn't like the build up. He was like, I don't know what the hell is this. It's boring. I was like, yo, bro, it's the build up, man.
To me, it wasn't boring, bro, because my whole thing was like with the early episodes, and I tell people this: if you just pay attention, you already know things is already jacked, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's if you watched all the MCU movies because they kind of do a good job.
I think that's what it is too, bro. Like they're giving you Easter eggs, bam, like so many, bro, in the first couple of episodes, even in black and white, bro. And I'm just like, yo, pay attention. The commercials within the show mean like it's so much. They give you so much good in like 25 minutes, bro. Kudos to Marvel, man.
And there's one thing.
Watch it again.
There's one thing I'll give Marvel. Like sometimes I don't like some of the directions where they're going, but I'll say this: they consolidate their story really well. That's why DC's having that issue over there in their cinematic universe. Like they're all over the damn place.
They try to rush it.
Yeah, everything in Marvel, it just makes it makes sense within the cinematic universe.
If you watch all the movies up until now, everything makes sense. But that's why you can see character like Rambo.
They really
you can see shit like that, bro. Like, oh damn, you know, and they get like a little tidbit. It's dope, bro. I love
they
it.
really did 2 like reveals in one
Oh yeah,
yo, this show, yo, oh my god, bro. Yo, because I agree with Bari though. With and we already said with Spectrum, I agree. It was kinda quick. It was kind of like sudden. But then again, I'm like, no, because they really was focusing on her a lot of that episode anyway, and her determination to get back in and do what she did. I'm like, you know, I don't think it was super rushed. The part I like the most about that is as she was breaking through, like you just see like, you know, those multiple copies of her, and like you just see her kind of hear her mom a little bit slightly, and like I'll just be yo, man,
we all knew it was gonna happen, bro.
Yo, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro, but I gotta call my boy Dre out, man. Dreology is an asshole, man. This dude is yo. So you know Big Mike, right? Big Mike saying, "Yo, I'm learning chips enough," right? So he put up gameplay. Yo, shout out to Big Mike posting up gameplay. He did something that a lot of people won't do, but it's him playing offline, like like the single player, computer, saying he's learning chip. Yo, Dre, come out in the comment section. Now go online and play against real people. Come on, Dre, man. Come on.
Hey, bro, that's why me and Dre, that's my boy. He an asshole just like me.
Come on, Dre, man. Let him man
play real people.
Let him man have his fun, man.
Oh my god, bro. Yo, that's so funny, man. And then Big Mike gonna laugh it off. Like, no, he's serious.
Oh god,
that's funny.
Like I said before, definitely go watch WandaVision, man. Give it a shot.
Definitely
build Wanda in a way, like she going forward, she feels like a main character now.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing about Scarlet Witch. She is an S rank, not only mutant, but an S rank Marvel character. Like she should have always been.
She amazing.
Like,
level.
oh, I'm the shit. Like she is the shit. Like 100%. She can warp reality. You understand? Yeah, she can kill. Like, listen, man. Go look up Scarlet Witch and her abilities, man.
Yeah, Scarlet Witch is dangerous.
For y'all in the chat. For y'all in the chat, go look up Scarlet Witch and her abilities and what she's able to do and the feats that she's completed. House of M, just go look at that, man.
Yeah, a lot of the new Marvel stuff is because of this character. You know what I mean? Like how characters are implemented is because of what she did. She just erased all mutants. She's like, mutants exist no more. You know what I mean? And everybody got rewritten because of Scarlet Witch, and then the Fantastic Four with encouragement, but.
But can we just give props to, I forgot her name. I know she's she's related to the Olsen twins. She is a fantastic actress.
Yeah, she's good. Yo, I didn't know she was an Olsen twin, yo. Actress. I didn't know that, bro.
Oh yeah, she got all the good genes.
Bro, no lie.
She got all the good genes for sure. Hey yo, that's a fact, bro.
No lie, I had to look that up, bro. I had to look that up. I was like, oh damn,
she's the youngest. She's the youngest one.
Oh, she's the young. Okay.
And but she's 30. I think she's 30 or 32 now. But she is the youngest one of the Olsen twins, and because I think the Olsen twins are about to get in their 40s.
Damn, they Olsen that old, bro.
I think so, or like mid 30s or something.
Wide range, bro. She is like this last episode, bro. She's having like a nervous breakdown, bro. Like she is definitely. Nobody else can play Scarlet Witch.
Yo, one thing I give them Olsens, man, they know how to make the good facial reactions, like to shows, like that little face reaction, like showing their emotions and stuff.
I ain't gonna lie, man. This one, she some of them showed, like some of the episodes where she had like certain outfits. Yeah, she was looking right. I was like, yo,
she was looking good in the old school Scarlet Witch costume. She was looking good.
Oh yeah.
She ain't got no, you know what I mean? But let's move it along though, guys.
It's enough.
Go watch one.
Yo, let's move it along. So
watch WandaVision.
Last news before we get into the topic is that Konami is reportedly outsourcing Silent Hill, Castlevania, and Metal Gear Solid projects to other, I guess, Japanese.
Those all going to PlayStation.
the article stated that Silent Hill was being outsourced to a big Japanese developer or something like that. But more of their franchises like Castlevania and Metal Gear is also being outsourced as well. But a lot of people is assuming it's PlayStation. I'm hearing something about the Bloober team is also trying to work on Silent Hill, which that would be an L. That team
would be a big L. That would be a big L. I'm sorry, man.
I'm hearing Supermassive as well. But they said a big Japanese developer, man. So do you think PlayStation locked down one of these franchises to work on?
I do. I think and this is speculation, guys, okay? Calm down. I think Silent Hill definitely got locked down by PlayStation, and I definitely think Kojima Productions is going to be making it.
Yo, 100%. When I saw this news, I was just like, I don't care about Silent Hill, bro. Like
I don't care about it at the level of everybody else, but it'd be interesting to see, and I definitely will pick it up and play it. Silent Hill games were pretty good back in the day.
I'm not picking it up. I don't care. I don't care if you got the PlayStation fragrance on it. I'm not picking it up. I don't. A little bit over. Yo, if they add shooting, I'll pick it up. If you can shoot, if I'm gonna flashlight a man and then run, I'm not picking that up, bro. Listen, man, I'm getting old, man. My heart can't take that. Hey, yo, you gotta blind the man with your flashlight and then run, and then you go into a corner that's creepy as hell, and this dude is breathing. Yo, I'm not trying to live through that, man. I'm not trying to do that, man. Yo, give me a gun so I can fight.
I'm telling you, Silent Hill. PlayStation definitely grabs Silent Hill. Now, if PlayStation wanted to be greedy which I hope that they are. If PlayStation was trying to be greedy, they would grab Silent Hill and Metal Gear Solid.
I want Metal Gear. That's what I want.
No, but with Metal Gear, now hear me out here, guys. Listen. This is my theory. You heard it here first on What's Up PlayStation podcast on Saturday. This is my theory. PlayStation's really trying to play hardball here and be greedy. They're gonna grab Silent Hill, take that, and give that to Kojima. Then I see them grabbing Metal Gear Solid and having Blue Point do a remake of Metal Gear Solid 1.
Oh yeah, that sounds better. It sounds too good to be true, but I'm with you all the way on it. If it is,
I'm being greedy. That's my theory. I think that's what they would do.
They did say that they confirmed that the next Silent Hill project will be announced by the summertime. So we'll definitely find out for sure. But
if PlayStation get that Metal Gear Solid IP, and you understand how many consoles they gonna sell with that remake?
Well, let's say they do. Let's say they do get it. We're not gonna see that game for a long ass time.
For at least like 3 years, probably 2 to 3 years. But see, that's the thing. But see, that's the thing. Business moves a lot quicker. Business moves a lot quicker than the news gets announced. So this news that we're seeing here, this might be 6 months old, right?
Yeah, true.
Or 3 months old or something like that, right? The decision might already have been made, and they're just waiting to announce that. You get what I'm saying? So I could see us, if they do announce it this summer, I could see it being a 2022, 2023 title, because PlayStation did say that they're working to have games be created and released sooner. So cutting down the development time while still maintaining the quality. And we know with the Kraken and all this other stuff that they're doing, they're definitely making the development process of a lot of things a lot easier. So I can see them announcing or teasing it this year, but we won't see the game in our hands until 2023 at the latest, or maybe end of 2023 at the latest. Now Silent Hill was definitely, I could see that in 2022. Well, it depends, man. Kojima, he like to take his time, man. That shit might be 2023 as well.
Yeah, Kojima takes his time, bro. You know what I mean? Get his crazy ass stories out. But I love Metal Gear, so I would definitely.
I hate Metal Gear.
I love that. I love that series, man. I love that series. Like 5 was good. It was a good game, but I just felt like it didn't have that Metal Gear feeling where, you get to a certain area, you're gonna fight a boss, you move on to a certain area, fight a boss. Like, I don't want Metal Gear to be open world. You know what I mean? I don't want that.
That killed it for me. I was like, I'm done. I'm not about to ride on this horse all the way over here. I'm just not about to do that. It just got redundant. But like, some of the boss fights were fun. Just getting to the action was what really killed it for me.
They had I think, what's that cool? They had one cool boss fight, and then but it was, the pacing wasn't like how the older Metal Gear games was. You know what I mean? Like, the pacing of Metal Gear games, like, you constantly, like, you're doing the stealth part, killing some enemies, you meet up to a little scene, you fight a boss, you do another sub part, you get a little harder, then you fight another boss. This game was just like, you fight a boss, open world, close out this area, survey this area, open world, do this mission. Then another boss fight, you get to unlock this character. The pacing was a little off, but it was a good game though. But the pacing was off.
I didn't finish it, man. I couldn't.
I got 50%. I was like, I quit. I quit, bro. I was like, I'm done with it. I can't play this. But
you know what didn't quit though, Chuck? Let's get into the topics. If you guys made it to this part of the show, here's a trophy. Here's another one. We like Naughty Dog out here. We are giving out trophies, man. But here's something that didn't quit, guys. Even though the PlayStation 5 is proving itself to be the one and only next-gen console, even though you have the best looking games, the best running third-party games on PlayStation 5, we're still, here we go again. RDNA talk is back. And does it
with You gotta hit him with the Boosie Badass. Come on now, dog.
Come on.
Come on, man.
Come on now.
Does it matter at this point and date? Does it matter, guys, like to have this RDNA? What's the benefit of even talking about this? Like, oh, it's not RDNA 3 or whatever they're saying. I even paid attention. I saw the talks on my timeline. I was like, what the hell is going on? Are you not satisfied that we're playing Demon Soul, Godfall? Look at these beautiful games that we have in here. Sackboy, Astrobot, Spider-Man, Destruction. These games look amazing. The third-party games is running great on PlayStation 5. What are we doing here, man?
Mm-hmm.
And then you know what the worst part is that I get tagged into it. I'm over here just making Guilty Gear content the whole week, and people say, "Yo, Bari, they're trying to say the RDNA is better." I'm like, I don't really give a damn. You know what I mean? I know what the PS5 is offering. The other platforms don't have nothing in comparison. But yo, it doesn't matter, guys. Let me know, man.
I'll let Chuck go first because mine might be a bit long-winded.
Yeah, I'm not going to take too much time. I just feel like back in, in the last gen, bro, when people was talking about SRAM and
shit. Oh yeah.
I remember all this nonsense. I'm just like, what happened to talking about the games, bro? Like, all this technical talk is so redundant and boring, bro. Like, everybody's a tech savvy guy now. Everybody is breaking down motherboards and all this, and like that type of talk is just not fun for me, bro. I don't really get the obsession with all tech stuff, man. Like, yeah, if the console is powerful enough, I mean, if you really look at PS5 right now, I don't have one, but I have, I mess around with a couple. It feels next gen, bro. I keep it a buck, man. And I don't even think the Xbox Series X is a bad console. I really don't. I just don't think it has nothing to show off what it can actually do now. And that's what's hurting that console. The thing is Game Pass or backwards compatibility, and it's just like, we kind of been here before. Like, Microsoft has been doing this for years now. They really don't have like a flagship title, or at least a new one, kind of build upon. Like, Spider-Man. We got Miles. We know the third, like God of War. Even though that's an old game, it doesn't play nothing like the old ones. You know what I'm saying? So they have games like they can kind of build. Horizon Zero Dawn is another one. They can kind of build all that, and people are excited about it. I feel like with Microsoft, and it's not like a shot. I'm not, I don't really care about none of that stuff. But facts are facts, bro. They just don't have nothing to talk about. So that's why the tech talk, like we have all this in this console, but there's nothing to play on it, bro. Like, there's literally nothing. The medium, I ain't played the game. I thought the medium looked solid. It's not something I will play per se. But that doesn't look next gen. People spend $500 on this console and they literally have nothing to play. There's nothing to play. They're going back and playing all these old games. There's nothing. They have a lot of stuff to look forward to, but until Microsoft can actually put out a quality game, graphically, gameplay, something captivating, because they haven't done it in a while, then that's what everybody's going to resort to. That, like, the diehards are going to rely on what's inside the box instead of talking about anything else, bro. I be cringing, bro. I'm like, man, y'all really be on here talking about, chips and all this other, like, art. I'm like, I don't even know what none of that shit is, bro. I'm like, that's what we're in the gaming. I'm not gonna say the gaming industry. I'm just gonna say, like, as amongst like our peers, basically. There's nothing to talk about game wise on Microsoft. There's nothing. I'm saying? There's just nothing. They just got called the bug. Everybody's hoping Halo come out this year. And I hope Halo is good, bro. I'm kind of glad they delayed it, bro, because the way it was looking last year, it was looking kind of spooky, bro. So, I mean, it's actually delayed that joint. It didn't release that because it would have been Cyberpunk again. Like, we would have got the same. It would have got destroyed, probably more so than CD Projekt. But overall, man, I just wish it could go back to, let's talk about games, bro. What games are better? You know what I'm saying? Like, all this other stuff that people just looking up on Google now. Everybody's an expert.
Everybody Google gaming, bro.
Everybody know all this shit. Like,
Bring back the bang bang days, man.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, what was we talking about? The games, bro. We was on
gaming challenges being issued and all that, man. Shout out to Gazzy.
Gazzy. I did play a game with Gazzy though, bro. He was a real person. So shout out to
him. He real. He be on them car games.
Man. Yeah, he definitely on that Forza, man. But like I said, I give it to Persona, but it's just like people got to stop.
This is my thing, right? Too many of you people. What do you mean, you people?
What you mean,
too many of you. Too many of y'all out here in this community. I've said this before. Lisa Sue, Mark Cerny. These people create the very tech that you people talk about, that you people use. And I see a lot of you trying to overthrow what they say as if what you're saying is fact, or what this article says is fact, or what this YouTube channel that's centered around tech, because they can build a gaming PC, what they say is fact. What does Mark Cerny say? What does Lisa Sue say? These people created the technology. They created the console and the chips and the GPUs and all. They create this stuff. How is it that you people can dispute what they say as if what you say, this is my truth. This is my truth. This is what I think is true. You're not in no meetings. You are not an engineer. You are some guy that, just so happened to like building computers and wants to, read about it and stuff like that. You're not building none of this stuff. You don't build. And when I say build, I'm talking, you're not doing the mathematical equations that are required to set up the threads and the CPU calculations. And you're not doing none of that. You don't know any of that. You wouldn't even know where to begin to create that stuff. Yet, here you are on Twitter, where, let's face it, social media is a place where everyone is a professional. Everyone knows everything. Everyone knows more than you. Everyone knows more. I know more than you because I think so. I Googled this, and this is what this says.
Shout out to Google.
It's an echo. It's an echo chamber. It's an echo chamber of people thinking they know more than the other person. Right? Social media is a place where everyone can sound smart and be dumb as hell.
Shout out to Google.
Shout out to Google. I deal with the facts. I deal with the tangible. I'm listening to a professional that has gone and gotten the education required to become the person that creates the components. I'm listening to the person that runs the company that you buy the shit from. I'm not listening to a YouTuber. I'm not listening to none of these people on Twitter that think they know more. Oh, well, this leaker said this. The die pack says this. The die this. I'm not listening to none of you people. Because you don't know more than Mark Cerny. Because if you did, you would be the one making the consoles. If you did, you wouldn't be on social media. If you did, you wouldn't have just the YouTube channel. You'd be working for these companies, making the same. They will be coming to you for information. They will be coming to you to, oh yeah, we need your help making this console. What's the mathematical equation that we need to follow to get the console to do this?
So
they would come to you. No one comes to you. You know who comes to you? Desperate fanboys looking for their ego to be stroked. You know who comes to you? Desperate fanboys that uses your content for fanboy war shit. No one reputable. No one with an ounce of common sense is coming to you with looking for facts. I'm going to Mark Cerny. And you know where I go to Mark Cerny for that information? Rode the PlayStation back in May of 2020. You know where I go for information on the GPU and CPU? Lisa Sue last year during the AMD conference. I'm not coming to none of you. And for you guys that keep putting so much stock in these people, this is why stupidity is so high. This is why someone that puts glue in their hair can become famous, because you people put stupidity at the top of the food chain. You got people that built a PC thinking they know more than someone that's an engineer. Could you imagine that? That's like listening on how to make money from a bum. That's like asking a virgin how to have sex with a woman.
Yeah, a lot. And the thing is, too, Persona, to add on what you're saying, a lot of people don't understand that these consoles is very customized, right? There's a lot of custom components in there. So the fact that, you know, people getting so caught up in this RDNA and full RDNA, it doesn't really matter, man. Yo, what is it producing? What is the results? You know what I mean?
But Bari, go a step further. Go a step further, right? Didn't we just get a couple months back before the consoles came out? What did we get, Bari? What did we get? I'll answer for you. We got the teardown of the console where he explained all the components in the console. Did he not?
Yep.
What did it say? Everyone was hung up back then. RDNA 2 based. Well, what does base mean? I don't know what base mean. Does base mean? Like, what does that mean? Bro, it's a custom chip that takes a bit of RDNA 2 that PlayStation and its engineers, again, mathematicians and engineers in STEM, went into and said, you know what? We don't need every single thing that RDNA 2 does. We want to make a custom chip that's going to support and perform at the level that we see fit for the games that we think that we're going to be creating on this console. So we're only going to use the components that we see fit. So it's RDNA 2 based. Well, he doesn't know anything. No. The Japanese architect of the console doesn't know anything. He works for Sony. The guy that did the teardown was literally the person that designed and created it.
Like, your Persona, like I said, a lot of people's getting mixed up in the wording of like these buzzwords, right? Like, you know, mesh shaders and VRS. You know what I mean? They getting mixed up in that stuff because, like, even when it just comes to compression, right? Each of these consoles have it does the same thing as far as results that will compress the data for the game to make it smaller or whatnot, right? But it's called two different things. Just because Microsoft has something called here doesn't mean PlayStation with their customized chip doesn't have it called something different. I forgot there's an example that I can use, but I just forgot it right now. It's so long since I spoke about this crap. You know what I mean? But people getting caught up in the buzzwords rather than what are the consoles actually doing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, stop.
Not only that, but it's the same thing with what's that game that just got announced for a next gen version? Metro Exodus. Perfect example. I seen a tweet where people was like, "Oh well, PlayStation doesn't have VRS, so they won't be able to do that on their side. Why does it say that?" And he's like, "We have our own VRS software base that we've been using for years now, that we're implementing into the next gen versions of these games." So it's like, you people literally, again, you trying to tell a developer what the
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They getting caught up is wrong. They getting caught up in the buzzwords rather than what are the results. Everybody watching Digital Foundry. Well, I guess they don't care about the results of what Digital Foundry is saying. You know what I mean?
Not even that, Barry. They getting caught up in the buzzwords without really understanding the origin of these components and how interchangeable the components or the software or the techniques that's being used. They don't understand how interchangeable these things are within the development process, within the console creation process, or within the component process and engineering process of the creation of all of this stuff. They just see VRS means that it's variable refresh rate shading, whatever. So this is something that Xbox has over PlayStation. So that means that PlayStation doesn't have it at all, and it's not capable of doing it in any place or any capacity. They see that Xbox has 12 teraflops, so they say 12 is greater than 10. So they think that, because there's a 2 teraflop difference, that means that PlayStation is not going to be able to do any games at 4K 60, right? They see that the GPU, the CPU frequency on the Xbox is higher than PlayStation, so they think, because because PlayStation has smart shift and a lower clock frequency, that means that it can't do anything at 4K 60 or do all these amazing things that it continues to do now and will continue to do in the future, right? Because they don't understand any of it. It's a talking point. It's fanboy wars. It's console shit. That's all that is. But the problem with console wars and debates is both sides of the debate need to be smart and know and understand what they're talking about for it to be a valid debate. Because if it's not, it's you talking to a brick wall. It's you talking to an idiot. It's you talking to somebody that's probably lonely in life and don't have nobody to talk to. So you giving them attention. It's free attention. I'm good.
Shout out to Google.
Shout out to Google.
Yeah,
like I'm good.
Like I said,
I'm good, man.
I just look at sometimes getting into tech talk is cool to learn about the stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I'm just looking at the results, bro. Like, yo, what is performing better? What is producing the games that look better? You know what I mean? Like, we just see the results. And honestly, I can really don't care. I see people always bringing up the RDNA 3 crap. I never once said that crap. I'm like, if PlayStation out here talking about RDNA 2, if AMD out here saying RDNA 2, where the hell are these people getting RDNA 3? Anybody that was pushing that deserves the L. You know what I mean? And those people probably don't play games anyway. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what I'm saying, man. Like it comes down to this, and this is why I say debating back in the day was so much better than now, because it always ended on the sticks. Either you playing games or you're not. If you're not playing games, anything you say holds no water. There's no validity to it. That's the problem with now. I'm playing games, man. I'm playing this Guilty Gear StrIVe beta, enjoying this. I'm playing Persona 5. I'm playing Ys 9. I'm playing games, man. Like, you go back and forth with the Xbox versus PlayStation, the console war shit, but all that stuff is meaningless if you're not taking advantage of what we all are here for, which is gaming. You're not playing, a lot of y'all not playing no games, and that's your problem. That's why you get laughed at. Because when it comes to talk about games, you get, like earlier when we were talking about Guilty Gear and I was talking about Persona 5 and Chuck was talking about Child of Light and what game we recommend. These are games people played. Like, he can speak in depth about the shit because he's played it. I can speak in depth about Persona and Guilty Gear and all this other stuff because we've played it. You people can't speak in depth on gaming, but you speak in surface level about components. Get your life together. Get your priorities straight. Play some games. I don't care what console you play on. Play some games, man. Like, go play some games. All these games that are out, go play something.
That was my other question I was going to ask. Is just like, you know, I was going to ask is like PlayStation Nation, the people that's in the chat, people here, the panel, you know what I mean? Why are we arguing with other gamers that prefer other platforms, man? Are you not satisfied with your own platform? You know what I mean? Are you not busy with your own platform? Yo, by the way, breaking news, by the way. Guilty Gear StrIVe, the 15th character is going to get announced today, later today.
Oh, Lord.
So I'm going to assume, you know, 2 p.m. Japanese time is going to be 9 p.m. our time. So
6 p.m. for me.
We're going to figure out who's the final character. I'm going either Elfit or Venom. I think they need another Zona. It's going to be Elfit or Venom.
I think it's going to be either Elfit or what's that guitar chick? I forgot her name.
Oh, Eno?
Eno. Yeah, she was really popular.
Oh, Eno was another one too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Biking. I think Biking gonna hit DLC, bro. I think she's gonna hit DLC.
Nah. I mean, I could see that because she was DLC in XR, but I feel like that's gonna drive the game home in like first day sale, bro. They see Biking. There's Biking fans that don't even like Guilty Gear, bro.
Yeah, she's just a cool character.
She's a popular character, bro, and I really feel like if they put her in this game, it'll give the game like a face, you know, for the outside, not for like the people that actually play Guilty Gear. But oh man, I've seen that character before. I don't know what the hell she do, but she looks sick, bro. I think Biking, Elephant, Venom will be dope as hell. I don't know.
I think it's gonna be Venom, man. Because, yo, if you look at it, a lot of the Venom players, who they playing right now? They playing Axel. Or they trying to learn Zato. They don't want to do that. They want to go back to their mans. You know what I mean? And not to have, like, another Zoner there. Like, you know, really and truly, Axel's the only real true Zoner in the game. That's what everybody else is, like, mid-range or close-up, you know, type of characters.
Yeah, but I think Venom would be dope, man. He's actually I tried to use him in X. I was like, nah, bro.
To me personally, his game plan is boring, but we'll see how he is in StrIVe.
I think
they might put Coom in.
Oh, Ham?
Oh, no.
Nah, I don't think she gonna make it. I would love it though. I would love it, but
my boy Answer back here, bro. I thought Answer was a dope ass character.
I don't think Answer gonna make it either, man.
I know he not, but he was dope to me, man. That character was pretty sick.
I know the Valentine's is coming back. I know there's no way they're not gonna have the Valentine's back in there. So you might see Jacko, you might see Elfie. I'm sorry, yo, I don't want to play the character either, man. But yo,
well, I think if anything, is
Jacko in this game will be sick though.
Yo, bro,
it's definitely gonna be Elfit.
Elfit is popular. She's popular as hell, bro.
Because she's been in all. She's extremely popular, and she's been in most all of them. I think it's gonna be Elfit.
Yeah, so they doing like a Japanese round table.
I'm going Elfit. I'm going Elfit. Makes sense. Definitely makes sense.
Yeah, so this is gonna go live later today. Oh, so it's gonna be like 12 a.m. today. So pretty much Sunday morning. People probably be up. We'll be up anyway because we probably play the beta.
I'll definitely be up.
I'm definitely labbing the beta. Sure.
Well, yeah, man.
We gotta get some games into that.
What was the other question with the topic? What was the what?
Oh, I was asking, you know, why are we arguing with other people that prefer other platforms? And I mean, are we not satisfied with you know the PlayStation platform? Like I see, like PlayStation really and truly, there's a lot of like games that's out that we can be playing right now. New games too. It's PS4, PS5. We can be playing, but we out here on Twitter, you know, arguing with these people that prefer these other platforms, you know, that's delusional as hell. Like, yo, their platform don't got, I know it's gonna sound fanboyish, but I don't care. Their platform got nothing to play, but we out here arguing with these dudes like we ain't got nothing to play. You know what I mean? Like,
that's what I'm saying, bro.
I don't understand it.
Are y'all playing games? That's my question. Are we playing games out here, man?
Like,
I'm posting them gameplay, man. I'm posting up what I'm excited about. Like the fanboy stuff, like I do it from time to time, but yo, man, sometimes you just want, like, oftentimes you really just want to play the game, and it's really nothing to. It's
addictive.
This stuff here, yeah, like I think it is.
The console wars can be addictive, man. It can, because I was addicted to it too when the Bang Bang days, like the owning bots and all that stuff. But yo, it really limits you from playing a game because you're out here arguing with somebody for hours upon hours. You know what I mean? It's like, yo,
you could really just be playing the game. All these games out, bruh. There's so many games out, and it's like, yo, you rather be on Twitter going back and forth about RDNA 2?
Yo, you'll never catch me doing that, bro.
Yeah, I'm saying, like,
bro, you'll never.
That shit crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's like, are you serious?
Yeah, man. Like
I'm gonna start tagging Chuck. I'm like, yo, Chuck, man, yo.
Nah, don't tag me in that, bro.
Be like, yo, Chuck, what you think about this?
Nah, bro.
What's your thoughts?
I'm going to mute that conversation fast, bro.
Listen, man. That's why I tell people. I tell people, stop tagging. Don't tag me in none of that shit, man. Because I like nowadays, I don't like. Yo, I see a lot of stupid shit. It's funny too because I was talking about this on my own show. I see a lot of stupid stuff on Twitter that pertains to Xbox, but I don't follow a whole lot. Like outside of Smooth and like a couple other cool bots that Xbox players. I don't really follow a whole lot of people, but a lot of the Xbox stuff that I see. It's from PlayStation people retweeting it. That's how I see it. And I'm like, why am I seeing this? Why are you even like engaging here? Like, oftentimes with me, it's got to be something really stupid to get me to respond. Because I really scroll past a lot of shit. I really do. I see a lot of it.
I know.
But it's got to be something that's like so outlandish and so stupid that I'll respond to it. Other than that, I'm posting up gameplay, I'm retweeting news and all. That's really, I'm talking about like, something crazy, something controversial, something like that. That's it. That's what my Twitter is. And you can scroll through my Twitter and you can look. Like, I don't need to sugarcoat nothing. Yeah, you'll see a couple of, fanboy things here and there. A lot of my shit's gameplay, gaming, and me talking about, some random stuff. That's it. Some of y'all, man, it's like every day, day in and day out. It be the same people that you guys hate. But you keep retweeting that shit, bro. And I just feel like, yo.
And Persona Jay Bari, what's your thoughts on what this person I don't like said?
Yo, I tell y'all now, do not tag me.
Yeah, don't tag me, but I just feel like there's nothing wrong with like a debate, but I just feel like the topics are just stupid now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it just doesn't really pertain to anything anymore. Like you're digging for stuff to either cheer about or cry about that has nothing to do with, I'm not gonna say it has nothing to do with gaming, but it's just not what we should be talking about, bro. I mean, unless you're
like the whole
engineer or
$120,
something, bro.
like the Xbox Live going to 120 a year thing. That's something that everyone's gonna talk about. That's something that everyone can
actually
go back and forth
the gamer, bro.
Yeah, that's something you talk about. But this RDNA text talk spec ops bullshit, I'm good,
bro. Yeah, y'all can have that, bro. I mean, that's literally the lamest. I didn't think nothing was gonna top the SRAM joint, bro. Because I was just like, yo, y'all just going. I ain't talking about nothing now.
They were defending that SRAM like, yo, it will buffer
the cloud. Remember, DirectX 12, all this shit, bro. I'm just like, what is this, bro? Like,
hey, yo, dudes is like, yo, the SRAM is like a Ferrari and the PlayStation is like a Prius.
I'm just like,
they said that they say that the cloud is going to offset some of the computation stress, so that they'll be able to run like a high end. Yo, it was
they was going ham, bro. Like, so this is not new. I'm just feel like, dude, haven't we went down this road before, bro? Like, that's how you know ain't no games out, bro. Talk about RDNA. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. Like,
the thing is, Chuck, there are games that are out, but people's just unwilling to play them. They rather just go on Twitter and.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Maybe that because like we all have like my taste is different from Jabari, and you two have different tastes to a certain extent on certain games too. So we all have our taste and what we're willing to invest in, and not only money but time. So I totally get it. So, but it's like, damn, it's like these guys don't like nothing, bro. Because I don't know how you can get on Twitter every day, bro. Like I literally see this shit, bro, and I don't even follow a lot of these dudes.
You still see it, right? It's like
I still see this shit, bro. Niggas crazy, talking about, like I say, like a price hike in games. That's a topic. I will always debate. That's a cool topic, man, because it affects us, man.
Mm-hmm.
$70 versus 60, shit like that. That's cool because that's like it's not like above our heads. You know what I'm saying? But all this tech talk, bro, like it's bad, bro. Like I'll be like, man, must be bored. Y'all literally sitting on Google, clicking, taking notes, just to tweet on Twitter, bro. Like that's stupid to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you? I'm not saying you can't be tech savvy, bro, but it's like
these dudes ain't even tech savvy, bro. They built the rig, man. They built the
that's what I'm saying. They play Legos, bro.
Bro. They built the rig and they think they're superior, bro. It's like, bro,
this is weird.
You ain't no tech expert, bro. A tech expert is like a engineer, a cybersecurity specialist, or something like that. A systems administrator. That's a tech expert. You just somebody that built the rig, bro. Like you ain't nobody, bro. And I'm not trying to diminish. I'm not trying to diminish somebody's accomplishment of building a rig. That's cool. But I was doing that 10 years ago for a job, as a job. Like you doing it for fun. I did that for work. Like stop it, man. Like we not in the same lane, man. You got to stop. And I'm not trying to. Again, I'm not trying to diminish people's accomplishments. But when I first got into IT, my whole job was to take apart PCs, fix them, and put them back together. That's what I did. Come on, man. And I'm a console gamer. So, that's not a big accomplishment, guys.
If you're a console gamer, you can't be a tech guy at the same time. It's just, you can't mix the two. That's the rules. I didn't make it. That's the rules.
Yeah, I wonder if some of these people could do the job that I do. That's all I wonder.
But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the show, man. If you guys made it through the whole show, guess what you get? You get a nice little gold trophy. You know what I mean? We're going to throw another one in there. That's for making it to the show. That's for listening all the way. If you hit the like button, you got another gold trophy. You know what I mean? And if you shared it, we're going to add a trophy. This is a rare gold trophy when you shared it, the stream. You know what I mean? We just giving trophies out here, man. We are PlayStation, and we love to give out trophies. Everybody's a trophy hunter here at What's Up PlayStation podcast. So there you go. Hopefully that makes you feel good. Hopefully that made your day. But we about to get into these outros, man. Start with my man, Chuck. Yo, Chuck, let me give you a trophy. I know you can't hear it, but you just got one right there.
I appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get my platinum game up, you know.
Yeah, after the podcast, when all the outros is done, everybody gonna get a platinum. But yo, Chuck, man, let the people know where they can find you. Let the people know what you about. Are you still doing YouTube? Are you still plus on block? What's going on?
I want to talk about that, bro. Because I started last year, bro, and a lot of personal stuff started happening. I didn't really feel like I could put that energy in it the way I wanted to. Mm-hmm. Just looking good now, man. 2021 has been really good to me. So I'm definitely looking to get back in the game, man. So I'm definitely in a better headspace than I was last year. I just didn't want to, go through the motions with shit. I'm not really that type. If I want to do something, I want to be all in. So I'm definitely in a good spot right now, man. I've got a nice setup and everything. So I'm definitely looking to come back sooner rather than later. But for right now, you can definitely hit me up at UpChuckGaming on Twitter. I roast people on there, talk about game sports. I mean, it's just a beautiful thing, man. I think Twitter is a fun platform. Just have fun with it, man. I'm a very chill.
A lot of weirdos, but it's fun.
It's a lot of weirdos. You just gotta mute them. The mute button is actually godlike. I think it's better than a button.
Facts. It's definitely a lot. It's definitely a lot better. Yo, the mute button is stronger than the unfollow button.
Yeah, it really is, bro.
If somebody else that you follows them, then you still gonna see the shit. Nah, I'm muting all that. Yeah, I got a lot of that bullshit muted, man.
All in all, man, I definitely appreciate you guys wanting me to come on, man. It definitely was a good show, and man, just make sure you guys support the fellas, man. Hit the like button, share it out, man, and see you guys soon.
Yo, by the way, man, change that damn Twitter name. The Super Bowl's over.
Nah, man, hey, stop hate. No, I'm the only Bucks fan, bro.
That's the only.
I deserve this shit.
Hey, really, truly, you are the only Bucks fan I know. That's no cap. You the only Bucks.
I ain't no bandwagon. I ain't no band.
A lot of these bandwagons.
Losing.
Suddenly, everybody was a Buck fan when Brady went there. I'm like,
hey, yo,
bro,
you know what's funny?
Through the paint.
I know a lot of people like the New England area. And yo, they got Brady jerseys in Tampa Bay. Yo, funny as hell, bro. Funny as hell.
Nah, it was definitely a pleasure, guys. Definitely a fun show, man. Make sure you guys watch this 11 o'clock Eastern every Saturday. You know what I'm saying? 8 o'clock on the West Coast, though. I get up early, get some coffee. Again, man, thank you guys for having me on, man.
Yeah, no doubt, man. It's always a pleasure, man. Gotta get my man Chuck up on here, man. Next week we're going to have Chandler from the PlayStation Lifestyle. That's going to be a
senior
good show.
Editor. Yeah, senior editor. Exciting.
That's going to be a good show as well, man. You got a lot of knowledge in the industry as far as like writing and all that stuff. So definitely tune in for that as well, guys. Man, it's going to be litty like some titties, right? But yo, Persona. Co-host What's Up PlayStation podcast, the King of Queens.
You gonna be super specific like that every time, not like co-host.
Yo, I got to listen, man. I appreciate all the support, and I guess people are doing it in good intention, but I mean, we are at episode 26. There's no way you not know that this is a two-player podcast. You know what I mean? There's a 50-50 split here. When it comes to Persona and myself and this podcast. So like if you are going to shout out What's Up PlayStation, if you're going to include both of us or just include the What's Up PlayStation Twitter page. But yeah, Persona, hit us with your outro, man.
Yeah, man, listen, first off, big shout out to Chuck, man. Thank you so much for coming through to the show. I know it's super early out there in Cali, man.
Yo, he had no choice. I threatened him. But go ahead.
Yeah, man. I like my shins, bro. I like my shins.
Oh man, yeah, man. Boy, with the shins, you don't want that, man. You fucking around, you be out of commission permanently.
I wear boots too, man.
Yo, shout out to Chuck, man. It was good to have Good to have TOA boys back in the building, man. Remind me of the old school days with the tournaments and the banter. Personalities definitely mesh very well. So shout out to Chuck, man.
Appreciate it, man.
To everybody in the chat, man, really appreciate y'all coming through as well, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. If you did, definitely like, comment, subscribe. For me personally, if the beta is up, I'm actually going to live stream later on today and live stream some sessions and live stream some labbing. Y'all know, I'm still labbing, so it's probably gonna be boring for some of y'all, but it's definitely a good learning experience for those that want to come through. So we all learn together, right? So lab some Guilty Gear, StrIVe, and I'll probably stream Persona 5 Striker, honestly, just to kind of give y'all a feel for that and let y'all see what it is. Also, next week I got my first. So I'm starting back up the Win Persona interview series. So next week I got my first guest coming. It's going to be OBJ the Don for the interview series. That's going to be on Tuesday at 5:30. So first guest is going to be OBJ, and then like 2 or 3 weeks later, I'm going to have J Main come through as well. So
he better not back out again. He better not back out. J Main better not back out.
No. We got the date solidified. We got everything solidified.
All right.
It's solidified. So I got OBJ next week, and then like 2 weeks later, it's gonna be Thrash, and then 2 weeks later, it's gonna be J Main. So I got that lined up. So first guest is gonna be OBJ the Dawn next week, Tuesday at 5:30 on my channel, Gaming with Persona. And then When Persona Speaks, I'm gonna do that next week as well, probably Wednesday. I'll do a When Persona Speaks episode because I'm definitely going, this topic here, I'm gonna talk about it a little bit more in depth because and it's gonna be my last time talking about it too, because this spec talk and all that stuff, y'all ain't playing games, man. No matter what comes out, y'all ain't gonna play it. Y'all ain't even played the good games that came out. Some of y'all ain't even finished Last of Us. Ain't finished Final Fantasy, ain't finished Ghost of Tsushima, ain't finished Horizon. I see some of y'all. I seen some people on Twitter telling me, oh yeah, I gotta go back to Horizon and finish that. Bro, that game came out 2017, bro. What you doing? What you doing? Disgusting. But yeah, that's it, man. Appreciate y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed. And we'll see you guys next Saturday. Same place, same crew. Me and Persona. Me and Bari.
Me and Persona.
That's my third person now. Oh, Lord.
Right? Me and Bari. It's a 2-man team, right? This is our podcast. Not mine, not his, ours. And that's it.
You know what I mean? We throw the alley-oop to each other. Pause. You know what I mean? OBJ, he gonna say Persona. You know that The Last of Us Part 2 is the greatest game ever made. Persona.
That's a fact. You know he gonna say that too. That is a fact. That is a fact. Man.
Shout out to my man OBJ, man. That's gonna be fun to watch that. But yeah, guys, once again, appreciate everybody coming through to the podcast. Like I said, you made it all the way through. You just got some gold trophies, but here's the platinum. There you guys go. You got a platinum trophy for What's Up PlayStation podcast. Appreciate the support. Like and share the video out. Once again, we are trying to get to our 1,000 subscriber goal. Make that possible by sharing this stream out as much as you can, or just sharing out the channel as much as you can. And that would be cool just to get that, because now things are just going to be opened up a little bit more. It's a small goal for us, but once we do that, the channel, we can
things going to change, right?
Yeah, we can just do more stuff. You know what I mean?
I hope y'all like it. Real quick, too, sorry to cut you. I hope y'all like that new thumbnail. You understand? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's just a touch.
That thing.
Oh yeah, that's just a touch.
That thing sitting pretty, and it costs. You know what I mean? So just let you know, guys, the things that we want to do, it does cost. But
facts comes out of our pocket.
Yeah, we're gonna do it regardless. You know what I mean? Just to hopefully entertain you guys, but help us get to that goal. As for me, this week you're gonna see a lot of Guilty Gear stuff being posted up. I'm posting up some of my online matches now. I still got a few more to go. I'm gonna be playing Guilty Gear as well, but I don't know if I'm gonna stream it tonight. I just want to go. I want to go try hard mode a little bit, like really like learn these matchups more. So I don't know if I want to stream all that. You know what I mean? But we'll see. Just see how I feel. But I will be on the beta. If you guys are on the beta, download. If you guys are not on the beta, download it. If you guys want to play, we probably meet up in a certain area and we can all play. So definitely come on through. Cause I think the beta ends tomorrow. I'm gonna say like around 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock Eastern time.
Extend it, though. So
I was gonna
maybe
say they need to
stream,
extend that to like.
hey,
Monday
maybe
or
that
Tuesday.
stream they're gonna have. Maybe they're gonna announce, hey, we're gonna give you guys one more day. Which
Yo,
would be,
that would be dope. That would be dope. Make it like Monday to like 1 o'clock. I love that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Because really and truly, all the people that pre-ordered the
I
game,
work from home, so
all the people that
I can definitely.
all the people that pre-ordered the game, yo, we ain't really get to play a day early. You know,
We didn't.
We ain't really play it.
I bought $100 edition, bro. You better give me an extra day.
Yeah, the whole day was off.
Right now, bro.
Like legit, when I did that stream, I was playing online. I played like about 6 matches, and then from there, you couldn't get on. Right when I woke up, I had some stuff I had to do. Come back home, I took a nap. It was just now. There's nothing. There's nothing there for the streamer. I mean, for the people that pre-ordered. But yeah, that would be dope if they extend it, man. You know, and give us more time to play it because the game is fire. But you already heard that from us for like an hour. But yeah, guys, we about to get up out of here, man. This is episode 26. It's in the books once again. Your platinum trophies, guys. Yo, that's the thing. I'm not gonna play StrIVe. I'm not gonna play Guilty Gear Rev 2 because I don't want to build back up bad habits that I'm gonna bring to StrIVe.
I deleted it, bro.
Because
I just deleted
bro,
it. I'm not gonna even go back and.
Already, I still don't have the muscle memory that I'm still playing StrIVe. You know what I mean? So if I go back to Rev, I'm gonna be doing the same things that I can do there, but I can't do in StrIVe. It's gonna mix me up. I'm gonna get mixed up. You know what I mean? But
yeah, I get it, bro.
But yeah, guys, we about to get up out of here. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Shout out to my man UpChuckGaming once again. Subscribe to his channel, follow him on Twitter, and we'll see you guys next week. Same time, same place. Persona will be hosting next week. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun podcast, and we're gonna have Chandler in here. More PlayStation stuff to talk about. But we're gonna catch you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. We gone. Deuces.